Hello, everybody. Gotta clean off my glasses a little bit. A little smudgy. Hope y'all have had a good first couple days to your weeks. Didn't do any trophy hunting yesterday, busy with other stuff. But on our most recent stream back on Sunday afternoon, Fallout 4, 100% complete. The Fallout franchise, 100% complete. Again. Until the next Fallout 76 DLC comes out, which it's looking like it's going to be Enclave. Something I've been talking about for a while. That's what it's looking like, because the September season or whatever is supposed to be Enclave themed, so it makes me think Enclave. Hey, Drizera. And let me just check something in here. Nope, not yet. No new trophies yet. Power Wash Simulator's DLC comes out in a week. Okay, so tonight we're going to be working on more of the Walking Dead Telltale Definitive series, and we're going to be hopefully finishing off Season 3 tonight, the shortest season. We finish that off, then just 2 more streams for Season 4, and this little mini-series is done. And then, I started it. I already hate it. I already hate it. But here's the thing, it was going to be on my list no matter what, because it's DLC anyway. So, any trophy I get is a good thing. It doesn't mean, because I'm not going to hide the game on my list or something if I don't like this whole experience. But yeah, that trophy is very fitting, and so it begins the absolute hell that this game is going to present. I am not looking forward to this at all. I mean, I know there's only 11 zombies trophies, but 50,000 total enemies takes 30 hours of farming or something. But the next live stream we do is going to be Modern Warfare 3, starting on the campaign. So that should actually be kind of entertaining. I know the campaign's terrible, but at least I'll have you guys to suffer through it with me. Anyway, let's get on to the game. Hey, Drez. And as you can see there, I downloaded Daxter, because it's a quick, easy platinum. Clone Wars is a quick, easy platinum. Lego Star Wars 2. That one shockingly doesn't have trophies, but someone told me that there was another game that was supposed to get trophies the day after it released. It was one of these flashback games, or whatever you want to call them, but it didn't get them until a month later. So it makes me wonder if Lego Star Wars 2 is going to end up actually getting DLC at some later point. Or, not DLC, just trophies in general. Hey, Sweet Plays. $70 game being a DLC off another $70 game. Oh, it gets even worse! Because Black Ops 6 is going to be... Oh my god, it's awful. Black Ops 6 is going to be another DLC for Modern Warfare 2. Because that makes some amount of sense to someone out there. Probably someone like Adam. Anyway. Continue episode 3. Finish Metal Gear Solid 1. Nicely done. Nicely done. Oh yeah, you did change your profile pic. Alright, so last time we got about halfway through Season 3.
Where's Lonnie?
So another half of it to go. One season I really don't care about because it has, no... Doesn't matter at all to the rest of this whole series.
Won't be hurting anyone else.
It's BJ's face on the Death Incarnate difficulty in Wolfenstein 2. Oh, nice.
What about your mission?
You're deserving of that. That was, that game someday. Maybe. We'll see.
They'd want me to get home and warn them.
Alright, so, for those who are new to this, we are only pressing the circle button or looking to the right if we have to look in a direction.
I won't forget about it.
Obviously, occasionally there are going to be times where you have to hit a different button to just progress the game at all, but for the most part, circle and look right only.
We need to get back to Richmond fast.
How those games show a picture of how he feels at every difficulty. Yeah, from baby up to skeleton.
We all do.
I gotta break Eleanor out of...
Platinum done today? No. No. Still got a whole nother game.
You said it yourself. If it ain't
We'll finish
messy,
Season 3 tonight, which will be 3 trophies, but we still gotta do all of Season 4.
If I can get to them before Joan does, maybe we have.
Which isn't one of the longer
I know I was ready to
seasons,
say
but it's still
goodbye
going to take
before.
2 more streams,
But I can't
probably.
do this with
2
you.
episodes per stream or
Can I count on
something.
you? I won't be able to pull this off myself.
I'll back you up. But I'm doing this for Kate.
We're still being a dick to our brother that took us in, so that's
As long as we get
fun.
it done. If Lonnie
That's what
raises the
Circle makes you
alarm, they'll
do.
be waiting for
It's
us at
what the
gates.
Circle button saith. Got 13
It's the way
VR
around back that'll
missions,
get us around the
5
sentries.
S ranks on Metal
You
Gear
take out
Rising,
this
started
truck.
Resident Evil
I doubt
6,
he'll mind.
and Back for Blood.
Come on, we gotta get on the move.
Back for Blood looked like it could have been kind of fun, but I don't know. I mean, it's big co-op, multiplayer type of game. I don't know. Resident Evil 6, the Platinum isn't bad at all on Resident Evil 6, just the DLC. And the DLC's not even bad, it just takes forever, and it's all multiplayer boosting. The Mayan Lieben... I don't even know what the... Is the Mayan Lieben picture just the straight skeleton? Oh, and I also finished recording the 701 through 800 video. It is fully recorded, just needs to be edited, which is a good thing. So that's some good progress. Bugsnax video is like 90 to 95% edited,
Particularly if they're expecting us.
Eleanor's in there.
so it'll be out next week.
I'm going after her.
The next Fallout lore type video is probably about a good like
That's where you'll go to
75% written and researched.
It's the one.
So it's going to be out a lot sooner than the Ohio video was. I don't think it'll pull as many views because it's a much smaller state that
Stay out of sight.
Just don't wait
isn't
up for
ever
me,
mentioned
okay?
or anything,
I'm
but
gonna
we'll
do
see.
whatever
We'll
I
see.
have to keep Kate and get
Back
you
for
safe.
Blood is a
After
9
that,
out of
I'm
10.
not
Oh yeah, I've heard that it's hard.
Just follow.
It is a
the plan.
skeleton. Live Out Old
counting
Blood has
on
the
you
same
to
Mayan
hold
Lieben
your-
picture, and it's in color. At least in that game, you don't have to play Mayan Lieben.
I'll scout ahead.
Alright, so from what I remember, we're trying to, like,
I'm pretty
do
sure
something about the government here in Richmond.
They know where AJ's being held.
Or something. I think
As soon as I find
that's
him,
something to do with
taking that
this.
truck and getting the hell out of here.
I really don't know or care because, again, this is by far the worst season aside from Michonne.
Keep an eye on David. He may be playing nice, but I'd still watch your back.
He's my brother, Clem.
Oh, yeah, you literally already told him that you're just doing this for Kate's sake.
Just don't get trapped.
You literally already said that that's all you care about.
Family means something different now.
Where's Richmond in Virginia?
You
Okay,
have
so
to
it's in
make it for
the...
yourself.
It's not too far away from where I grew up
See
at,
you when I
actually.
see
It's
you.
only probably like 3.5 hours from where I grew up. So when are you planning on streaming the Modern Warfare 3 stuff? We're going to start streaming that on Friday.
So far.
Or Thursday. Probably Friday, though. What I think is going to happen this week is... Tomorrow, I'm definitely not streaming because... going to see the 25th anniversary showing of the South Park Bigger, Longer, Uncut movie in theaters. Because when I was 4 years old, there was no way in hell I was going to be allowed to see something like that.
Javi Garcia used to play shortstop for Baltimore. That
So yeah, I'm excited to go see
That's what
that
we're
tomorrow
looking for.
night. That's going to be fun.
That Javier Garcia.
At least this time I don't have the theater all to myself because last time I went to the movie theater, I was literally the only person in the theater in that on that screen. So that was a little... that was probably not something that they would have liked about me.
Kate and Gabe.
I bought snacks though, so they made their margins
What about
back
the
for
friends
sure.
there? Doesn't exactly look like a welcoming committee.
Uber permadeath. She's not gonna beat it. Just want to see what it's like. I don't know if it's as bad or not. I don't know if that game has the exploits and stuff of just like glitching through areas and such.
How's your throwing arm?
Better still be good. You play baseball. Oh, we're going for the garbage can?
What the hell was that?
Let's check it out.
Yeah, windows don't just shatter like that. Just saying.
Still got it.
But yeah, that'll be Wednesday for me, and then Thursday. I don't know yet if I'm gonna stream on Thursday. I might be watching the
Tell
debate.
her we have to move Kate.
You got it.
Do a drinking game every time Biden does something stupid. I mean, I don't want to die like 10 minutes into the debate, but might be kind of fun.
We thought you.
And then Friday, for sure, we'll be streaming, and that'll probably be the start of Modern Warfare 3. Same with
That's okay. They
Saturday.
didn't hurt you.
I'm only going to be streaming the campaign, though, as I've mentioned before.
fine.
We're only streaming the campaign. I'm not
think you
streaming
guys were
the hell
denied
that is the
entry.
zombies in that game.
We're on borrowed time.
Love South Park, which Snow Day was made by Ubisoft and not THQ. I didn't even know if it was made by someone different.
Where's my dad?
But, that would probably make sense as to why it was a
worry
different type of game.
go meet up with
Because I love the first two South Park games. Absolute
David
joys
has
to
a house in
play.
town. He thinks we'll be
Death
okay.
Incarnate Easier, New
Let's go.
Colossus.
Wait, Javi? While you were
Especially New Order's
Mom
long
and Joan came by.
compared to New
I felt like
Colossus.
she was sizing me up. It was creepy.
Two DLC,
She implied David was in trouble. Like,
two DLC, hard achievements, and 40,000
she
kills.
kept saying Gabe and I didn't need to worry, but it only made me worry more.
She's a scary lady.
Is that for Back for
David's
Blood?
gonna handle her. He knows what to do.
Scary how?
But yeah, like, I
who
started
shot
playing
you?
the zombies on
Answer
Sunday
her.
before I recorded the trophy update.
She ordered raids
My
from other
god,
sites.
is it
We
bad.
found all this stuff from Prescott.
The only thing I can say is basically, this is not
David's rounding
zombies.
up allies to
This is
confront
not
her
zombies
right
at
now.
all.
Javi,
This is not even remotely
you wanted to try
zombies.
it here,
This
but
is
this isn't our
some really god-awful
already
excuse
lost
of
Mark
something
because of these
trying to
people.
be similar
The
to
only thing I care
zombies.
about is keeping you safe.
It's terrible.
No, we can't get involved.
What's going on? Tripp said we had to move to David's house.
We're not doing that.
It has not been a fun
We're
time
getting
so
the
far
fuck
because I
out of
only
Richmond
played one
before it's
match.
too late.
I mean, I managed to
You have
exfil, not knowing what the hell I was doing for the
shouldn't
entire
even be sitting
time.
up.
I understand how the contracts
What about
work.
my dad?
I understand how the zones work. I don't understand things like
We don't even
Pack-a-Punch
know
and
who
stuff
he is
yet
anymore.
or any of that.
have to get
But I've
away
completed a
before
couple
he
of
gets us all
contracts.
killed.
I've gotten some kills. I exfilled.
He won't know where we are.
I don't even know how to get to
We're gonna go to
the
David's house.
zone
It's the best
2
bet we got.
or like
It's
Act
all
2
we got.
of the story and then Act 3 of the story where the boss is.
I've got.
I still have no idea what's going on with it.
Sounds like we might need it.
I will finish it eventually, but I'm not
catch up
looking
with you
forward to
guys.
it.
So-
Campaign's only going to take like 3 to 4 streams to do everything in, all the trophies. Obviously, the just beating it will only take like 1.5 to 2.
Don't.
And after the game Plants vs. Zombies on PS3 doesn't have a platinum, but it does have one on the Vita. That occasionally happens.
Didn't
It's
stay
not
calm with you
common.
guys. Is she okay? I know.
Be careful around
I know
her.
you like her.
It's like an
I don't.
excuse. Yeah, I mean,
It's okay.
to be fair,
we run
with
into
that
it,
one,
just
they
be
were originally intending for it to be a
You've been alone
DLC,
a
because
long
originally
time.
there wasn't going to be a Call of
changes
Duty game
people.
in
I
2023.
don't want you getting hurt.
But Activision made them release it as a
Alright.
full game because they knew they could get the money out of it.
We need to go.
And they ended up delivering
Okay.
probably the worst game in the franchise, or very close to it. Easily one of the worst games in the franchise. I mean, COD Ghosts was way better. Advanced Warfare was
You know
better.
this is what David lives
Infinite Warfare was far better.
What?
Black Ops 3,
a brawl.
I would say, is
I only
better.
ever saw him truly
but
when he was
maybe
talking
not by a
about
ton.
being at war.
God, my dryer sounded loud there, or whatever. That might have been the washing
The world
machine.
going to shit? I guarantee.
There was
That's
that.
the best day of
There
his life.
was.
No one lives for war.
I went to CMW2
Sure it's
have
not like
500 trophies.
You weren't there, Javi.
Or 5,000 trophies.
Not like
Yeah, because they're going to keep releasing them forever for that. Now, I wish that they would just do what Destiny did and stop
Take your damn
releasing
time.
DLC trophies. Because Destiny focuses
Come on,
now
we
on
have
the
to-
in-game achievements, because there's a whole in-game achievement system.
David told us to come here.
And I wish that they would just do that instead of giving us new trophies in the Call of Duty games.
Gotta get on.
I'd be fine with never having another Call of Duty list show up, because then I could actually finish the series outside of Black Ops 3 on PS3. And Black Ops 4, most likely.
I'll come back for you. Both of you.
I don't mean DLC pack of another game just makes the situation worse. Yep.
You better.
If someone comes up, you'd like to finish Back for Blood or Metal Gear Rising or both. You'll get through them both eventually. You play torturous games as, like, entertainment, so you're gonna get through them, man. Thought Black Ops Declassified was the worst.
Tone, David. If this is about your brother,
Don't
I
pretend you don't know
mean,
what this
maybe,
is
but
about.
at least it's
You've got a lot
short.
to answer for.
me.
At least that game
You
only
must
takes
be
like
joking.
10 to 15 hours to do everything in.
Kate and Gabe,
Safe.
I knew I could count on you, brother. We're gonna fix this together.
Black Ops 4,
did
well,
what
let's
you
see.
asked.
So Black Ops 3
better
was
not make
better
me
than Modern
regret
Warfare 3, then Infinite Warfare was far better.
What's going on?
COD 4 Remastered was far better.
We're just getting started.
Then,
You
what was
smuggled
next?
your brother into Richmond despite
World War II,
clearly
I played
no
more
respect
of.
for any of us.
It
This
wasn't great,
is
but I still
serious,
enjoyed it
David.
a little bit
You
more.
know, we can't let this go.
Not by much, though,
Goddamn
compared to
mouth,
Modern
Joe.
Warfare
We've
3.
heard enough of your lies.
How dare you?
Then, Black Ops
What's
4,
this
still
all
haven't
about?
played it. No intention
She's
to, unless the
ordering
multiplayer
raids
ever
on
became
peaceful
boostable with 2
communities,
people.
Sending your men to murder.
And yeah, that one could be considered one of the worst, because it's just
Joe,
the multiplayer
is
and
this
zombies.
Do
And Blackout.
Do I really
No
need to
campaign or
answer
anything,
that?
so...
That's a
There's
serious
that.
charge. You come in.
Then we had COD 2019, so Modern Warfare
This
2019.
lowlife was part of the raid.
Campaign was fine in that. Spec Ops was
Well,
absolute
Max,
dog shit. And the
what do you have to
multiplayer,
say?
I couldn't get into. I
Start
tried,
talking
couldn't get into
right
it.
now. Unless you want to follow your friend.
Then 2020 was Cold War. I do still want to play Cold War.
Me,
I know that
Lonnie, we
it's
ran
not as
the
much that
odds.
it's hard. It's the fact that the
Jones orders.
that all that multiplayer crap
Wash my
requires like
hands of this,
16 people to boost that one trophy.
How could you?
And then after that was Vanguard, which was absolute dog
The
shit.
real question
Forgot about
is
Vanguard.
what? What would happen to us without your fertilizer, Clint? Or your pills?
But honestly, like Vanguard zombies at least felt
think our community
closer
would
to normal
survive?
zombies than Modern Warfare 3 does.
To
Yeah, Modern Warfare
ensure
3
that
zombies
we
is
would.
terrible, and Vanguard
such
zombies is
good
terrible, but
reasons.
Vanguard zombies at least had the slight
the hard
feeling
decisions
of
on
playing
myself.
zombies.
All of you.
Not by much, but it did. It was
much we
something
lost.
similar. And then Modern Warfare 2 2022, we all know my feelings about that, just having the awful
Lovers.
luck with getting in co-op stuff.
Chill.
And then Modern Warfare 3
I made
2023.
a promise. I would
Black Ops
never
6
let that
looks
happen
great,
again.
but I mean, the multiplayer's
The
dead to me now.
raids
I have
were
no
just
interest
to
in it
keep us
anymore.
going till Richmond reached sustainability.
Oh, you mean this
So
week? Oh,
close.
okay, yeah, you might not be able to get
So
through them this
close to
week.
our dream.
Or it's just a multiplayer grind, World War II.
Do we really
You don't need a
want
veteran
to
glitch in
by
World War
fighting
II. I mean, World War
amongst
II isn't
ourselves?
particularly hard on veteran. It's a little bit different with the health kit system, but
We
it's
should
nothing like
all
COD
be on the
Classic.
same side of
World War
this,
II is like a
David.
straight 6 out of 10
On
game.
Richmond's side.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean,
my own people
I
safe.
played that multiplayer
Like
a
they
lot
said,
more than some of these other
desperate
ones, because that was
times
like my
call for
senior year of
desperate measures.
college.
Listen
When I
to your
had
brother,
a lot of
David.
free time,
It
so I was
makes
playing a
sense.
lot of that game's multiplayer
fucking
for at
kidding
least a
me?
while.
We lost Mariana to those raids. How many others lost their kids too?
Wasn't Vanguard the hardest zombies
I'm
ever?
Sorry, David.
Not for
It breaks
trophies.
my heart about your
It was like the easiest for trophies. Probably the easiest since Black Ops
something
1
I'm
for
going to have
trophies.
to live with.
Because none of the trophies are difficult, they just require a lot of
Take them.
grinding.
What the hell?
It's like the hardest
Put
part
them
of
in
it
a
is
cell
grinding
until I
out
can figure out
2,500
what to do
kills
with
with a
Don't
tier 3
fucking
pack-a-punch
touch me.
weapon and
That's an order.
10,000 kills total.
anymore, David.
Both are super
We're
easy,
done
they
here.
just take some time. And they're very boring.
You put yourself before the group.
I hope you choke on
Metal Gear Rising Gear 200
It looked like
completion.
shit by
Sounds
the
like a solid choice for a milestone.
I'm sorry. My hands are tied.
This is not over, Joan. I have friends here. Allies.
We care so much about that. You can tell how much I care by how much I'm talking about the game. You can tell just how much I care. Because I talked so much about the game, it means I definitely care about it so much. Oh! Oh, that was quick. I was further through that episode than I thought. Okay, cool. I'm fine with that. Alright, so... I don't even know what the story is anymore, because I, again, legitimately, like, didn't care about this season compared to the other 3 seasons. So, most people did not hide this murder. Oh, that makes sense, actually. That one makes sense. Because I understand, because on a normal playthrough, I would definitely try to give him the meds. Like, it might save his life. I would absolutely at least try it on a normal playthrough, so that one makes sense. Because circle's usually the bad option. Okay, so 2/3 of players killed him themselves. Or with the destroying of the skull. So that's what 2/3 of people do. And then I picked the second most common option. So that's fair. That's like a fifth of the option of the people. That's fairly even. But I was actually in the majority on that. That's the only one I'm in the majority on so far. And that one's pretty close. That one's very close. It's within like 7 points. That one's pretty close. Hey, T-Jade. Only COD game you have platinum is Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. That's funny, though. I actually had 2 in the majority this time. And the Badger one had 4 options, so I didn't do terribly with it. The Medicine one doesn't surprise me, though, because Circle's usually the bad option, so that one doesn't surprise me at all. Last time you streamed this, telling you to finish it up. Well, we were already on like 3.5 hours by that point, and I had to work the next day. Yeah, we're already on 3.5 hours almost, and I was having to work the next day, so... Well, we're going to finish it tonight. And again, like, I just don't give enough of a shit about work at this point. You guys heard all the stories last week.
Previously on The Walking Dead.
It's something. It is something.
No! You monsters!
Trying to think if there was anything majorly new in the
work.
Department
You know
of
that?
T about work in the last few days. I mean, we had a big meeting, but they wouldn't let anyone ask any questions, so that's typical.
Fucking Garcias. Oh, you took my goddamn guts out.
Now, I am having a little bit of fun with Mr. Adam.
Let's let him
Having a little bit of fun messing with him a little bit.
Was in on it.
Getting his email address
We did it on
was not exactly difficult to do. So, his email address is now being signed up for all sorts of things that I feel interested in.
I'll tell everyone in Richmond about this.
That I feel might be interesting to him.
Maybe he'll be useful.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm sure that the spam filter will probably get a lot of it, but at least it'll be a minor nuisance. And that's what
I
matters.
needed that.
Let it be a minor nuisance. Have Modern Warfare 1 and 2 remastered in Modern Warfare 2019.
Wait a second.
Solid.
Told us to come here.
He's talking to the others now. Trust me, shit's about to fly.
Modern Warfare 1 remastered done someday. I mean,
Count on you, bro.
the only hard part of that game for me was Mile High Club, and that's because I didn't use the glitch for it. I did it legit. First time in my life I did it legit. Which I'm still very proud of. I mean, I did it. I actually did it, and I was still definitely proud of that. And I didn't have too many problems with, like, the shooting range or anything, or the kill house, whatever you want to call it, because I ran it hundreds of times on the PS3. So it didn't take me that many tries to do. Also do Modern Warfare 2019. Yeah, might as well do that one, especially since you don't care about DLC and not have to bother with all the Spec Ops stuff. Oh, right, this is a flashback sequence. I'm going to do Ghosts and Advanced Warfare. I mean, Ghosts isn't a particularly hard platinum as long as you can tolerate the extinction stuff. Using the glitch, I don't blame you. Well, the thing is, when I did it, I didn't know that a glitch existed.
That's all.
Yeah, same here. I haven't held it.
And had I known a glitch existed, I would have used
You got all
it.
afternoon to get back in your group.
But either we didn't know it existed,
this thing
or it
makes me feel
hadn't
better.
actually been found out yet. So, had I known that it was available to me, I would have done it. I didn't know it was a thing, so I had to do it legitimately. I counted my attempts. It took over 500 attempts.
The ball player?
I don't remember the exact number, but it took over 500.
If you could sign my baseball, that would
But
be
the funny
awesome.
thing is, like, I attempted it like
Let's make it quick.
probably a good 400 times
Your fan waiting.
normally. I think what happened was, here's a funny story.
Oh, no names. Band players' signatures are worth way more.
Oh, please tell me we get to write our name on it.
Just your name is fine. Don't date it or anything.
No thanks.
Whatever. You sucked anyway.
Okay, you know what? I actually agree with that decision to some degree. But yeah, it was like 400-ish attempts of working on it,
Swing and a miss.
and
Start
no
sucking
success.
me.
So then,
Like that
I
make you
think
feel bad?
that was the day I got the trophy was the night that Clemson, the school I went to, got beat at home for the first time in like 3 or 4 years to Pittsburgh. It was a game that was actually, it's the one game I can say I've watched that was rigged by the officials.
Really?
It's the only time I would ever say that for a game that we've lost, but it was very clear in that
Or in
one.
your situation?
They lost. I got pretty drunk that night, as did everyone else at Clemson, and I beat it within like another 100 tries.
I needed the distraction.
So apparently I played better drunk,
Jeez, I can't catch a break.
which is not probably
You
normal.
could hit it if you wanted.
That was also in college. Did Mile High
Next
Club
time,
legit
you go to
took
the
20
shooting
minutes. The Ferris wheel section took you
don't
2
really
hours.
But I do.
I didn't take
good at it.
too long with the Ferris wheel.
You gotta shut up. Stupid thing.
Pay more attention.
On me. Gotta
Be
pay
crushing
attention.
difficulty in Uncharted 4 and 70% shot accuracy, and everyone you think you did the
Last person you should be
glitch.
telling.
Oh yeah, because everyone did do the glitch, or most people did.
I remember
Do them in a
I
single
showed you
run.
How to play this game.
Well,
Yeah, I used
this super.
Well, I used the glitch for the 70% accuracy. But I mean, I did crushing legit.
Man, I really suck today.
Yeah, sure you do.
I think I got a few more swings in me. You in?
Fallout 76, curious how long does it actually take? Well, one fun thing is, me and another guy, we were working on Trophy Guide for like 5 months now, and it's finally done, so we resubmitted it, so it should be
sorry,
going
man.
up
I
soon.
was trying to keep it together.
But in terms of how long it takes nowadays,
David, I don't understand.
if you're doing
don't
all the
understand
DLCs
because
with
you
it,
only
which is
think about
recommended
yourself.
just to make it more entertaining,
And I'm sick of it. It's been that way for years.
it's probably
Sick of
because you
your
can get to
attitude.
level
You
20
loved
as
it,
soon
Mom.
as you leave the vault in this one. You can
have
start at
no
level
idea
20,
what
which
I
makes it
deal
easier now than it used to be,
My job.
or at least faster.
Kate and I fight.
Aside from that,
I belong back in the army. I had a purpose.
I would say it's probably like
Hey, you know what?
it's probably
need to
still a little over
Maybe the
100
army can be good
hours
for you.
unless you're
was expecting more of an
specifically
army.
focused on grinding
Me
XP.
and Kate have been going downhill for a while.
Because you can grind XP faster if you just play expeditions.
Seemed like that would be best for everyone. I can't keep pretending this is the life I want.
My mom and dad will worry themselves sick.
Didn't
See
hide in
how
the ticket
stressed
booth
they got
thing.
last
I don't
time.
know where I hit at. I
For
legit don't
everybody.
remember. It's been so long.
Except
The game
you.
was just doing it the easiest way. Hey, Cassie.
I'm not gonna lie.
Like Evil
If I go,
Within 2
it's
is an
gonna be
8 out of
hard on
10, but
everyone.
cheats make it a 3 out of
Kate
10.
may need help
It's a
from
legit
time to
way.
time. You can help, right?
Oh yeah, everyone will probably assume you
Don't
did the
leave her
cheats
hanging.
unless you had like a really early time
I
on it
need
or
to know
something.
I'll be there for them, since you won't. If you want to go, you should go.
Hey, Invisible.
Grew up.
I'm doing well. Hope you are too.
Come on. I want to get out of here now.
Postal's been pretty entertaining, actually. That is a game that I kind of sort of wish we could get that on like PlayStation, but I don't see that ever happening.
Get in there.
I let you go. On
Guess
the
that was
road,
only
remember?
one chapter,
Can't you
so...
help us now?
I remember. It's why I haven't shot you already. Thanks, Hom.
Oh, please, he doesn't
Jones
shoot you no
making a
matter
huge
what.
mistake.
Because you have to go in here no matter
You made
what.
a mistake when you tried
Yeah,
to
check out the...
tag
It should be up in the next
Hey,
couple days. Depends
let
on
me
how
just
long
take
it
a
takes them to
breath,
edit
alright?
and get it
I was just
published.
trying
Because
to
it's
tell them
a
that's your
behemoth.
mistake right there. You can't fight everybody.
Understand that Joan's not...
Still got the DLC to do, but they need 3 more trophies for platinum. Nice, nice.
Cooperation is the name of the game.
Doing the game
I know
legit
you
is
Richmond
doing it the
folks
normal
are
way,
flexible
not
when it
glitching or
comes to doing
cheating.
what's right. I don't buckle just because it's the easy thing to do.
You talk a big game, but talk isn't gonna
And
get you
Postal
out of
2,
this
it just... It's one of those games that's
Wanna
just
make it
like
out of here.
stupid, sort
Just
of
relax.
goofy fun to me.
Trust in the process.
You run around, you go buy milk, you kill a bunch of terrorists, you, for some reason, use a cat as a suppressor. It's one of those games that's just like weird but fun.
I never trusted Joan.
Or at least seems
Turn on me
entertaining.
like this.
And they make fun of all the idiots that think that video games cause violence,
I thought
so
I
I'm
had
glad they make
handles.
fun of those idiots.
All of this is my goddamn fault. I should have seen it coming.
Joan lied.
Personally, wouldn't you rather prove you can beat a harder game and purposefully
see that.
hard? There's no way to make it
The only
easy.
one.
About returning to
Keep doing
World
this.
War II zombies, get the
Same
Easter egg.
Stupid mistake.
Yeah, you can do it solo. I got
Still a
carried
hero
through
to
it.
Gabe. There's still a lot you can teach him.
Artifacts,
This
getting
war needs all
married,
the
and
heroes
fully
it can
upgrade
find.
on Thieves Guild.
That's my boy.
Artifacts are probably the worst part of that,
Listen to me carefully. I don't care what's gonna
just
happen.
because they're so heavily
I'm most worried
missable.
about Kate and Gabe. They gotta survive, no matter what.
Gabe's a fighter, but he's smart. Kate, I don't think we need to worry about Kate's reaction to this.
She's done with me, huh?
I think she's more done with me.
See. Guess I deserve it.
Well, we're breaking up relationships because Javier's got a, the power of boners is strong here.
You need to keep yourself in one piece, David.
You bitch. I fucking trusted you!
Careful. Don't give him a concussion.
Still wish you did Evil Within 2 without cheats, but you did 1 and 2 back to
I came
back.
here to talk.
Well, you still did Evil
Not
Within
fight.
1, which is still
You're
pretty
not gonna be a
impressive.
problem, are you? I just want to calm
Kill the one kid in the
discussion
mall in Postal
between
2.
us.
I don't remember
I
that.
won't be a problem if you let us go. In fact, I may
You have
even be
5 of
friendly.
them.
I'm
Okay, you're
sorry.
a third of the way through then.
I can't do that. But I like what you're trying to do.
Running with Scissors designed
It's sad
Postal
how
2.
we
They
live.
literally said it's a satiric parody.
But
Yep.
Clinton Lindbergh
Taken as a
told
joke.
me, You've become a problem. Tomorrow morning.
I mean, I still like
before
cats. I
dinner,
like all
the
animals, but
people
it's just one of those
deserve to
things
hear
that's
a
just
full
so
explanation
out
of
there,
what
just random and weird.
Then you'll be replaced as head of security.
Sort of like the South Park
No
games,
one's
just
above the law.
shock value, satire.
I know the laws, Joan.
David deserves a fair...
And I've heard how the game
He
ends
doesn't need to
too,
be
so
replaced.
If he
it's
was as
actually,
good as
it
you say,
sounds like
he
a
wouldn't be in this
fitting way for it to
position.
end.
You set me up. Everyone's gonna
Well,
see through
then
your
one is your
lies.
least favorite art
I did what I
completion.
had to do to keep the
Yeah, that one
person
doesn't
safe.
look like a
They're going to
particularly
see that.
fun, hard
And they'll also see
difficulty.
that the biggest threat to them right now is you.
Bullshit!
I understand.
I guess we're
you're
supposed to care
angry
about
with
this
me,
conflict.
But
I
let's
don't.
talk about it in private. Bring him with us.
I don't remember what the artifact missions are, Cassie.
Screw this.
I have a feeling Evil Within
Gotta get
1
out
is
of
as easy as Platinum. I don't know if it's quite as easiest. Gary Coleman fan meetup. Oh, wait, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. I was supposed to be looking at the screen there. It's a pipe. Now we have a pipe. Now we have a butt pipe. Because it went in the back of his pants.
Well, that's about the kind of day I'm having.
Were you gonna shower in full clothing? That's gonna ruin your clothes, dude. Well, it's not, but it's not gonna be pleasant. You can give treats to dogs. You can't pet them, and the dogs will help you when you fight. Oh, okay. You can give cats catnip. Makes taming them easy. Oh, okay. Forgot which ones you've done. Yeah, definitely check a guide for it. Alright, so I think we have to, like, get through the little bars
I'm
up
not gonna
there.
get up there from
Yeah.
this bench.
I used to talking about completions of people that aren't on PlayStation. Just have a platinum trophy sitting in your head. And I usually just think of platinums, even though I know that some games don't even have them. Because apparently there's an All of Us Are Dead game that's coming out that has no platinum. And that's based off of the Netflix series, I'm assuming, which I think was based off of a manga of some kind. I don't know, though. I watched like one episode of it. I couldn't get into it. Now, speaking of that stuff, we get Squid Game Season 2 this year, which is exciting. And we might get Alice in Borderland Season 3 this year. I would hope so. We get Clock Tower remake or port, whatever you want to call it, in the fall, I believe they confirmed. I actually purchased the...
Been a long time since I hit the showers.
I actually purchased the, whatchamacallit, the limited run games special edition for Clock Tower. Oh, wait, I can grab it? Oh, okay. So I'll be having that, which is kind of neat. Kind of reason why I don't do games with platinum, or don't like doing games with the platinum, even if they have trophies, or without, yeah. Since they called Bum Simulator. Is that actually all we had to do? No, that's way too easy. Yeah, that's way too easy. Oh, we're gonna use the crane?
Gabe?
Where'd they take Dad?
I don't know yet. Help me get out of here. These bars are loose. Help me pry them off.
I don't know if you're gonna have enough force on that.
I can't do it.
And they're not welded in or anything, but they're probably... I don't know what they would mount those in with. Oh!
Nice.
That is all we had to do.
Now, give me a hand.
It looked like there was a crane or something in there that we're gonna have to use, or a hook or something. Okay, whatever. Mostly wasting your time with games that don't have a platinum. It depends on the game, but sometimes for sure. I mean, I Am Alive I still think was a great PS3 game that didn't have a platinum.
What's all that noise?
That one would be an interesting one to do
Outside the wall.
as a live stream series at some point.
This way.
If I could get my PS3 streaming setup to still work, that would actually be kind of an interesting idea. Because that's such a forgotten game, but it's actually pretty good.
Kate didn't want to stay at Dad's house.
Where are you taking?
Play as a homeless person in
Eleanor
it.
found a place. She sent me to find you.
Is Eleanor's place safer?
Platinum Bro needs to
know.
think about that
Safe
since he's
enough,
doing
I
that
guess.
long and grindy Dragon Ball Z
Trips
game that doesn't have a
You never let
platinum.
anything happen.
Oh yeah, isn't it like a 500-hour
Should probably keep
thing?
moving.
He's doing
I can't believe
that.
you found
Someone's doing
looked
Smite.
Nice
Bushido's doing the Silent Hill
Thank you.
series.
They've still got your dad, though.
Nick is doing Super Meat Boy Forever, I think it's
There's always
called.
people.
I'm working on that.
Illusion's trying to do every single
don't look
game
so
in the
good for him
Ubisoft
now.
games catalog,
Then we have to help him.
We got
which is absurd because he's not going to get it done before 690,000 subscribers. He's got like another 20 days or something by his numbers, and he ain't going to get through 3 giant Assassin's Creed games, Division 2, Rainbow Six Siege. He ain't going to get through all of them.
You have to make.
Oh, Flatbro's doing Smite,
You have to stay
okay.
until Dad's free.
Doubt he actually commits and finishes
You
it.
can't leave Dad here.
My Hero Academia, or My Hero Ultimate Rumble,
I think she's
Ultra.
right. We have to get out of here.
My Hero
before it's
Game
too
Easy
late.
Platinum has multiple player
You never
trophies.
listen to me. This is important.
Yeah, he's been suffering on Super Meat Boy for like a month now.
Hold on.
Snam, I think, is doing a mixture of Lasso for the Halo games and maybe it was Left 4... Was it Left 4 Dead or was it... No, Gears of War. Gears of War. That's what it was. It's 4K away from 400,000. Ooh, 400,000 is Wolfenstein.
Everything's going.
The new Colossus, yep.
We should be safe in this town.
That's his 400,000.
They don't know. Who
Oh, yep. Yep.
Who to trust.
I trust you, Kate, and Dad. That's it.
If he can get through the Super Meat Boy games, I'm sure he can do... Well, I say that, but then again, it's a completely different genre,
That's
so...
Eleanor's place.
I don't know.
We made it.
Great. Let's get in there.
He's done some hard games, but a lot of his hard games have been these sort of 2D puzzle platform type games. I don't think he's ever... Has he ever done, like, a really hard shooter? I think the hardest shooter he might have done was, Black Ops Declassified.
This wasn't so busy before.
So, he might be in for a rude awakening with that one. Hey, Spider. We're having a good night so far.
Let's get inside.
He'll get through Mayan Lieben eventually. It's his job. It's his full-time job, apparently, is YouTube. So he'll get through it eventually. Remember, Illusion gave up on it. Some of the other people did complete it. I don't know, Illusion will probably go back to it after like 1 million subscribers or something. I can see him doing that. And going back to Ghost of Tsushima. Ooh, fantastic game. Definitely do it. Easily one of my favorite games of the last few years. So much fun. Osmer Phase 2 in New Orleans. And possibly Courthouse until he gets a strategy down. And whatever that final battle is can be like, you can get one-shotted in, supposedly. Roswell, unless you do a skip glitch. Now, if I ever decide to do it, it would probably be, again, like Platinum 1000 or something. Speaking of, like, milestone stuff, I gotta figure out what I want to do for, 900. I have no idea. And I could potentially try to do, like, Shadow of the Colossus. Because, I mean, it's at least not absurdly time-consuming and it has no multiplayer. It's like a 50-hour platinum. And I already beat the game once, like, years ago, so that's one playthrough solved. Did we literally just play through half the episode before we got the intro? Or like a third of it? Final battle isn't too bad, just spam the dual-wielding shotguns. Yeah, but I've heard you can die in, like, one hit in that if they hit you. New Orleans was hell, Venus was pretty bad. Oh yeah, in Venus you have to worry about the whole staying cool. So I have no idea why the Nazis or anyone would want to colonize Venus. What exactly is the point of that?
I missed you.
I missed you too.
It's too hot to live on? I don't understand why you would go there. Need to get back to your PS3. You got 5 Tupperwares full of
I
them.
just can't do this now.
Penthouse. Oh yeah, that's true.
Hey.
Penthouse. You can.
Hey.
I remember that. I've seen that now in a
Jack.
couple of videos. You can
Look
hide in
who's
like a
here.
certain
Hey,
place and just
guys.
peek out and kill everything
Hey.
easily.
Where have you been?
I was in prison,
Don't worry about it.
Well, that's messed up, Javi.
where we're going to send Adam soon,
If you hadn't
hopefully.
noticed.
Final battle. Just need to worry about the last 2
What is
robots. Oh
going
yeah,
on here
the
in
super
Richmond?
big mech-looking guys.
You know more about this place than the rest of us.
We've got to save my brother. He's still in their custody. And I'm scared what they might do to him.
Told you we couldn't trust him.
You were right.
I'm sorry about what's going on with David, but we should have gotten out of here when we had the chance. We still need to get out of here, Javi. Let's go.
There's too
Okay,
much
whatever the
unfinished
circle
business
button
here.
telleth,
Javi.
Sorry.
I will do it.
We can't leave yet.
Have you guys even looked out the window? Go look for yourself.
And add a skip where you can make all the enemies disappear. It's pretty tough. Vita's having a GPU crash. Oh, that's no fun. Ooh, that's a lot of zombies.
Even if you did get your brother free, you're not going to be able to go anywhere.
Look at that. We should have left when we had a chance.
So, make a few bombs.
At least we're all still together.
Throw them further away from the gate so you kill everything without damaging the gate.
It seems like
And go full-blown Murica Appalachian
I,
Mountain
for one,
regions
feel a whole lot safer with a
and
few
kill
more
all of
guns to
them.
protect-
It's that easy.
That the smartest move to make right now? That's crazy.
We'll need to make sure we can defend ourselves. No matter what we do next. Okay?
Later on, you never have to deal with
That's
the
all you
Citadel.
I don't want to risk us losing anybody else. But you don't seem to mind that.
They will be coming for us.
Maybe I do mind it, but the circle button tells me to do things, and I just follow that circle button.
Good idea. A small group should go.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Yes, let's raid the armory in the middle of an actual, like, attack by the zombies.
Come here.
Kate,
Just be careful.
Oh, my coffee's cold. I don't like cold coffee. I just want to know how people drink iced coffee. I don't understand why.
Javi, I don't know if you heard us, but I think
I mean, I don't mind
Eleanor.
certain things that are cold, but I usually prefer things that are warm.
I don't think I can
Coffee, meat, fries,
It's just not right.
all that other good stuff. I don't really
know
like
you must
things
have
when they're
at
cold,
least
and that
heard
includes
something.
coffee.
it happens. Especially these days.
And I really just don't understand
Don't.
iced coffee.
Thanks.
I don't understand the appeal of it.
Just shouldn't have pushed it.
I just
with
feel
it
like it
I did.
has like a weird taste to it
fair.
almost.
Too much going on already, right?
Javi, come on.
Just give us a minute, pal. I'm sorry, buddy. I don't know what to do.
The long legs contraption is the best choice.
With all that's going on here,
Mine
everybody's
leaving.
feeling overwhelmed.
I
Try
feel
to
like
wait for the
people
right
have...
time.
I can't
Maybe
remember
she'll
what
come
people
around.
say is universally the better one, honestly. Be so much better if you could... It'd be so much better if you could just skip
Good luck
cutscenes.
out
I'd be
there.
way more willing to do it if you could skip cutscenes.
I'll talk it over with Eleanor and watch over things here. You've got my word. I won't let anything happen.
I mean, some things I don't mind being cold, like, you know, soda or
Javi,
something,
come
but
on.
most things I can't. I do not like cold. I guess some sandwiches I don't mind being cold if it's just like a turkey and cheese, ham and cheese type sandwich. I don't mind if that's cold, but that's a little different.
gents.
What's that mean?
Like,
Blah, hot coffee is best. Okay, good. You hate cold coffee, good. Now, I'm also one of those weirdos that drinks their coffee black. So, some people will judge me for that, I'm sure. I take no offense to it. I mean, hot black coffee is literally just 5 calories per cup.
Be careful in there.
Gives you plenty of energy. It's good for you. It's only bad for if you drink like 10 cups a day for like 50 years.
No,
It's about the only way it can really hurt you.
not really. Some decisions, you make them in a split second.
I have a definite
carry
caffeine
them the
addiction.
rest of your life.
I'm not going to deny that.
You understand?
'Cause I drink like 4 cups of coffee a day, so I'm definitely addicted.
Yeah, I think I do.
Or not to coffee, just to caffeine.
How can we trust Ava that she won't turn us in?
Which is at least one of the
don't trust
less
Gabe.
dangerous things out there. Is the amount you have to consume to cause actual harm is
How do you know when you can
pretty
trust
much
someone?
impossible.
I feel like I've never really known anyone.
They trust
Other
you
than
back.
and Kate.
Simple
Mario.
cutscenes doesn't make the game any
Trustworthy
difficult. It just
people
makes it just
trust
makes it
other
more
people.
annoying and
The ones
takes
who don't
forever.
trust anybody.
Don't mind both. You drink black
Those are the
coffee as
ones who
well.
screw
You
you
too.
Psych 101.
Most people I know don't drink black coffee.
Guess
Most
it doesn't
people I know
mean
have to
anything
put
anymore.
like at least a spoonful of sugar in it or creamer or something.
I think we're up. She sure is a big help.
No, caffeine is a little bit addictive. Like, my parents both have a little bit of the caffeine problem with them. To where, like, if they don't drink it for a day, they'll get a headache. They'll feel kind of off for a day. Because it's a stimulant. It's a body stimulant. So alcohol's a depressant. Weed, I think, is a depressant.
Ava said it'd be this way.
Nicky Arschplan, Wolfenstein 2 German version. He ain't doing that. He's gonna do what's needed for his,
It's down here.
for a video.
The guns are through that door.
Make him learn another language. But there's not
Locked.
I'm probably going to offend my handful of German viewers, but if you're going to learn another language, if you're in the US and you're going to learn another language, German wouldn't even be in, like, my top 5. Because where are you going to use it at aside from Germany? Spanish makes so much more sense, especially over here. French, between Canada, France, and parts of Africa. Chinese. Arabic, maybe. Yeah, Germany would not be very high on the list of languages I'd be trying to learn. Now, if it was in Spanish or something, that might be different, because, again, that might actually be useful. Same with you and your mom. Same with you. Used in Luxembourg. Okay, so Germany and Luxembourg. 2 whole countries that are, like, already connected to one another. You can use Spanish, technically,
Put these in your bag.
a pretty big chunk of the world. There's my dryer. I knew it was going to be loud and annoying at some point tonight.
We've never done this before. Just you and me.
It'll go off again in about 30 seconds. I'm used to it at this point. Tuesday's laundry day, and so is Saturday.
It's not that I don't appreciate your help, buddy.
Because I'm not sure my washing machine is quite big enough to fit a full 7-day of clothes in for washing.
Sorry to scare you.
Down to learn Spanish,
When
you'll
we get back
understand
to
doing
Eleanor's,
region
we need to talk
stacks.
to those people about doing the right thing by
If it's
this
cheaper.
place. I'll meet you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't do regional stacks anymore. Outside of, like, a handful of exceptions, like... If I wanted to do every single LEGO game, I would have to do European versions. If I want to do every single Telltale game, I have to do European versions. And if I want to do every My Name is Mayo game, I have one other European version to do. There's the second beep. Alright, so now it'll shut up for the rest of the night. Alright, good. It's done for the night.
Get away from me!
Ooh, a knife. Quick time event! We actually have something to do here. Oh! Damn. Okay. That escalated quickly.
Javi, you're bleeding. Are you okay?
Yeah, he stabbed me straight through the freaking shoulder.
Dead yet.
I'm so sorry.
Austria, Switzerland, and Belgium. They all speak it?
Jeez, I can't
Oh,
leave
okay.
him alone for 2 minutes, can I?
He's still alive?
Yeah. Just passed out.
I would still take Spanish first, though, being in the U.S.
Toss Sleeping Beauty in the closet so nobody sees him.
Oh, I'm supposed to drag him? Oh, well, I didn't even hit the button, so it didn't actually matter.
It's really
I was going to save money out of the
We're gonna need
game.
that
It's hard like
taken
Wolf
care
2, but never understand doing stuff for a bigger number.
No,
I
it's
used
okay.
to a
Me,
little
Garden,
bit,
David are close
but
friends.
not really
Count on him
anymore.
to help you.
Like I said, if I want to finish a
We'll be doing
series,
right
I would
by.
consider it if it's
We'll be
something
quiet
like
this time of night too.
doing all the Telltale games or doing all of, like if there was ever a Fallout stack that was European or something, I would do. Germany has spoken in like 17 countries. Aside from Shovelware, only region stacks you've done are Walking Dead Final Season, Wolfenstein The New Order. And those are at least decent enough games.
Can we really hit targets over a mile away?
Not these, but some models. Javi, it's probably best if Lingard doesn't see these guns. He and David might be tight, but he's still part of Richmond's leadership council.
Yeah, an AK-47 ain't hitting a target from a mile away, most likely.
Do any of them have laser sights?
You play a little too much Call of Duty, boy.
Clem?
Is the doctor even
What
alive?
happened to you?
Ran into a little trouble.
Wow, that looks like it must have hurt.
I just need to get it cleaned up.
You surprised me. Thought you were someone else.
Looking for something?
Sort of. I know this looks bad, but it's not like...
like to learn a
It's not
third
like
language, probably one that's very tough to
I'm
learn.
just here to talk
Japanese
to
could be
Lingard
cool,
about
so I could
where
go live in
AJ is
Japan.
now. Anyway, I can't leave Richmond with that herd out there.
Something tells me Lingard doesn't care what you're doing.
He's been out of it since I
Wolfenstein
got here.
Cyberpilot German, oh yeah.
He's alive. Poor dumb bastard.
That's gonna need more than just cleaning, Javi. I can stitch that for you. I can't promise it'll look great once it heals.
Well, I don't think he's up to the job, so...
Double stacking
You'll be
DMC5.
fine.
Oh yeah,
That
that's
works.
that's a pretty tough one.
Let me see if I can find a needle and thread for that.
Clem's gonna do what she did in season 2.
Clem.
And apparently she's injured as well.
okay?
I'm fine. I started bleeding. I know it's a thing.
Oh, right. She
Lot
goes
of
on her
women
period in
before, and
this.
they all had it. What is it?
I completely
I
forgot
know,
about
but
that. She goes on her
why is
period
it-
during this season.
Just don't understand.
It means you're growing up.
Yeah, I
Blossom
completely forgot
into
that was a thing.
Your, you know, like, womanhood. Your body is developing, and then things change, but it'll be okay.
Wolfenstein 2 German version for another milestone.
Okay.
Ninja Gaiden 2.
I can take you back to Kate. She can help you with...
Yeah, let's let the
Javi,
woman explain
worry
that
about
better.
yourself right now. We need to find a needle and thread to stitch you up first.
Oh, right.
God, being a woman in the apocalypse would be like not a good time, given the fact that you got to deal with that, and you're not making materials for that anymore.
Penicillin. Not what I'm looking for.
I might still take that because that's an antibiotic, and you may very well
Codeine.
have something wrong.
Not much left. And it looks like painkillers are...
Yeah, I mean,
I wouldn't steal any medicine.
I would definitely
if I were
take
you.
codeine if
It
I was
really
going to do
doesn't
this
go over well.
in this manner, but still.
No thanks.
We're not going to take the pain pills. Okay, good to know. This is going to hurt like hell then.
Jackpot. Needle and thread.
Wow, a
All
whole one
sterilized,
needle,
ready
a
to
whole
go.
one bandoli. Band-aid, bandage. My brain stopped working for a second. You know what that's like, it's not fun. Oh yeah, I mean, it would have to be... Being a woman in apocalypse is going to be awful. At least as guys, we don't have to deal with that.
Just pills.
What kind of pills? You could have elaborated a bit, told us what kind of pills they were. Maybe someone wants some.
Hey, this is just what you're looking for.
Yep. Good thing you have a box of them conveniently laying
Help
around.
you handle it. Kate'll take care of you.
Alright then. Never had cramps, just the lower back and leg pain.
remember how
Yeah, everyone has it a little different. I know how to stitch someone up. It's not like I've ever actually done it.
Okay.
I know how to do it.
Hold still. Try not to breathe.
It's gonna be painful as all hell doing it this way.
Look.
Now, I've never
probably
had to
not the
get,
best
like,
person to talk
true
to about that
stitches.
stuff before.
But I've had to get, like,
Ain't that bad.
dermaglue or something before.
Thanks for, being here.
A few years ago. It's been about 3 years
Basically,
since it
all this
happened.
means is you could
Guys might
become a mom
remember it was in one of my
if you
Destiny cookbook videos. I sliced my left
I
thumb
already felt
open,
like a mom.
like real bad on the grater because I was
used
making
to
the
say
Ogron
I
potatoes.
was a natural-born mother.
So I just like sliced into my left thumb. And it didn't hurt horribly.
It's a butterfly.
Like I've definitely been in more pain than that
One
before.
another? Which one to do next?
But I had to go to the urgent care the next day to get them to fix it. They
Is
used
that
like the
our dinner?
dermaglue or whatever.
It's a pretty good bird. Always used to
Oh,
do that
Kenny's
one.
back
He'd laugh his ass
for a
off.
few brief moments.
Oh, shit. Hey, grab the lighter out the duffel, will you?
You realize she literally just planted that box into her back? Yeah, I guess he did. Well, it's a Telltale game. We're not going for realism here. I see fainted one time. Cartoon's logic, as long as your back is not facing the foreground, anything can be pulled out. Pretty much.
Just a second, goofball.
Why does he always go on a hiatus? I mean, he doesn't always. Quick time event. Oh, I think I just hit the pause button. I was trying to hit triangle. How did I hit the pause button? Yeah, he probably is burnt out, though, between, you know... He's got some tough games to play. I mean, he did Metal Gear Rising. He did every version of Minecraft.
First time I saw you holding AJ, it just looked so natural.
Definitely some burnout.
Somewhere up there, his mama is looking down on you. Grateful for what you're doing. Always putting him first.
You're helping too, Kenny.
As much for AJ as I have. Rebecca would be grateful for you, too.
Yeah, but you're the only mama he's got. Protective, loving, caring. All the things a good parent needs to be, and all at your age.
Call once Timon and Pumbaa
Parenthood is
an entire ship
motivator.
from their backs and pulled an anvil.
for sure.
Coyote pulled random stuff.
That kind of love.
It's worth fighting for.
Hi, Brooke. Supposed to get
Glad you
stitches
can see
for a
what did
cut
the
when you were a
call.
kid, but on the advice of your aunt you didn't. You know, the butterfly sutures. Ooh,
I
yeah.
did it
That
for
doesn't
you.
sound pleasant.
I know.
What kind of dimensional portal they have? Oh, look at like the Fallout games when you can carry like 400 pounds of gear, depending on the game.
So I've been thinking, it's no use surviving out here, hoping that Wellington will take us in someday. I bet we find some good people down in Florida. Maybe even a little friend for this goofball. Wouldn't that be nice? We could use the company.
Florida is not the best option for surviving. Yeah, you got the coastlines to fish from,
We'll find you
but guess
a
what? You
playmate in no
got
time,
insane heat, insane humidity. You've got hurricanes to
I remember when
worry
you and
about.
Doc used to color together back at the motel. Life doesn't mean much without people you can relate to. Sarita always said,
I'm gonna see Nick do
Family
another
is what you
looking
make
at viewers trophy collections. That'd be fun.
she was right.
Told you to finish a couple of games on your account when he checked yours.
I'm sorry.
I'm sure someone will tell me to go finish the Outer Worlds, because that's been sitting there for like 3 years
Guess
untouched.
I'm just happy.
No need to apologize.
All right, all right, all right. Enough sap, Kenny. How about this one, little man?
More shadow puppets? Yeah, Florida is not going to be an ideal place to survive. It's going to be too hot, too
Got
humid.
each other. As long as we
That's
have
going to
that.
kill anything
okay.
that you kill is going to go rancid within a day. And then you've got the hurricanes to worry about. It's flat land. Definitely noticed this was just a normal doctor's office, so they didn't even numb it. Oh, yeah. As when they fixed my thumb, well, they used it was the, like I said, the Dermaglue or whatever it's called, so it didn't hurt. And I had already stopped the bleeding. Because I stopped the bleeding, the night before, pouring black pepper into it. Believe it or not, I've said this before, believe it or not, it actually works. Yeah, if you put black pepper into a
All right,
cut, it'll stop
all
it from
right.
bleeding pretty quickly.
It's just me.
Technically, even salt would as well, but obviously that's going to burn like hell. Play so many hard games, it probably takes a toll on him. Oh, yeah. Surprised I haven't done that before, looking at viewers' trophy lists. I don't know, because I feel like it's just
Really got
going
that
to, like,
message
cause
across.
controversy that I don't know if I want to do.
Believe it or not, I'm actually
Maybe someday,
sorry
I don't
that
know.
happened.
Because I remember Stay
Wasn't
Patient
easy
back
for
in the
any of us.
day, early days got a lot of
know
shit
how
from
much you must
people
be
for
hurting
doing
her.
his trophy list
Really sorry?
reviews
Give AJ back.
because people thought he was doing it
promise
for
you
anyone who
it'll
like
get
donated
easier.
to him or something, got you
Look.
reviewed.
It's not much, but
That was, you know,
here.
what, 7, 8 years ago? Only one I'm watching tonight. The other people aren't going to be live tonight. Telltale The Walking Dead, Rose in Fame, because he used comic style graphics. Energy Bar, okay. Completely new style or storyline. Role playing dad. It was a great game. It was a good time. What else is in there? Chili. That'll get you going. It'll also be very painful when it comes out of your body. Water. Water's good. But I'm saving AJ's drawing for last year. I don't know what it's going to do. Considering you have 300 uncompleted games, I think a lot of people could say about yours. How does that cause
David
controversy?
wanted
It was
to have
because, I mean, people, and in a way, it's going to be like,
Thought of losing him.
you know,
Alone
if
again.
I call people out for
no
doing
way. It's not your
shovelware,
fault.
that would be very
Nobody wants to
hypocritical
be
because
alone
I've done
in
so
this
much of it. If I call
least
someone
you'll
out for
see
not
what
doing
you
enough
never
hard
know.
platinums, might be
Listen,
the same thing back
it's
to
dangerous
me.
out here, and
And the
right
fact
now,
that people
you're
claim that he was
hurting.
basically you were paying to get reviewed by
Whatever you do,
him.
you
This
can't let
was,
what happened get to
you know, long
keep
before
it
like
alive.
Nick AR and any of these other
Plan for
channels. The
after.
only two big trophy channels back then were Power
You're
Picks
strong,
and
but that won't get you
Brian.
far if you don't know what you're doing.
I can
And
walk
Carlos,
on
I
my
guess,
own,
back
just
then.
Like I always have. I
It's
don't
actually
need
gaping open by the
anybody
time you went
else.
to the
I don't
doctor, so
blame
it was the
you.
aftermath of
Just
you running
don't
away
overestimate what
or
you're
running during
actually capable
recess.
of.
After the first cut
For
happened.
me, staying alive has always been about
I realize
finding
not
people
everyone
I
has a
could trust
chance.
as much as they trusted me.
Look at yours,
That's
don't
what
really
the frontier
care.
has been. A silver
I don't really have a
lining.
good way to do it
Maybe
either
if
because
you'll
I don't
work
have like
on
a
it.
screen capture software or
Kept me going in the
anything.
worst of times.
As Macs are not the best for stuff
You'll
like that.
find yours.
In all honesty, I really
Mm.
need to start prioritizing getting a better computer because
never
this one
mentioned him.
is
He took care of me
really
for a
not
while.
holding up all that well
Every
anymore.
time I would look at AJ, I could hear him in my head, helping me, guiding me.
Because, like, the battery doesn't last on this one anymore. It'll shut down randomly if it's unplugged.
So is AJ.
Storage isn't great. It runs
From the
kind of
first
slow.
time
I mean,
we
it's like
met,
7
right
years
here,
old, so I don't
surrounded
expect
by
it to be great. But
absolute hell.
spent a lot of money so far this
AJ,
year,
we're
so
alone in the
haven't been able to save
Hope
up like I
for a
wanted
better
for a new
world.
one.
That's who you are. Promise me you'll never lose that light. Please. It's what makes you special.
Honestly, a ton of shovelware, which is embarrassing because
Okay.
we've done several good games. Oh, yeah, I mean, I've done quite a few good games.
Don't you?
Most of the Assassin's Creed games, almost every Resident Evil,
should be
RDR2,
back before
Wolfenstein
anyone
2, the
notices
God
I'm
of War
gone.
series. So yeah, you've completed
said you
series,
could buy
you've done
them
some
all.
hard games. It's like me with,
yourself
I
maybe
basically did all the
supplies.
Killzone games,
Or
all the
just someone to
Uncharted
talk to.
games for the most part,
There's an
most of the
old
Call of
airfield
Duties, all the
about 10 or so
Fallouts, all the
miles
Far
south of here.
Cries, all the
Prescott.
Infamouses.
There are good people there. I'm sure they'll help you out. I'll miss having you
Guilty of
around.
Shovelware 2, yeah. Carlos and saying some things to stay patient. Yeah, it was...
You leaving or what?
I don't know how true any of that
hope
stuff
that's
was,
the
because
record.
Carlos hasn't been online in like
Really do.
years. Because he quit like 3 different times in the course of a couple of years. We shouldn't judge what game someone's done, just be civilized about it. Our trivia is our own journey, yeah.
That's what keeps me going.
And about 2 or 3
There's
games of
things I have to
shovelware.
stay
I
alive
don't do
to
as
do.
many as I used to. I'm being angry, been doing this longer than I have.
So,
100%
you
every
think?
game on the accounts. You want to see 100%.
I owe you one.
add it to
Care
the
about just getting the
pile.
platinum and not doing DLC. Yeah, because some people just don't care about DLC, and there's nothing wrong with that. Because DLC, for one, it can get expensive, and two, it just gets really annoying and sometimes unreasonable.
Still have to ask Lingard about AJ.
Yeah, there's some DLC I don't want to do, and one of them's sitting at the top of my trophy list right now.
Hello, Clementine.
Haven't done that many good games.
Javier.
Oh, please, you've done more good games than a lot of us.
Cell with David. There any chance?
Entire
you got out
Uncharted
too?
series aside from Golden Abyss.
I hate to think about what.
I think you
Joel
can
might
still
do.
do Golden
It's
Abyss.
none of your business.
There's
If you did fight for
there's no
Fortune,
need
then...
that tone.
You should be good to
I
go.
look like someone who gives a shit what you're up to.
He said he was joking.
Frankly,
A lot of people took it out of
I've had
context.
enough of
Yeah,
bad
I remember
stuff
that being a
last me a
controversy back in the day.
Why do you care if David got out? He deserves what's coming to him.
It's just so weird because like he was one of the big like early trophy
he's the
channels, one of the
reason I
biggest
lost
ones at the
AJ.
time, and then he just like disappeared.
AJ recovered.
And then came back like
was the
3 or
one
4
who
times
stepped
with brand
up.
new channels and stuff, and then just disappeared for good, I
Responsibility for
guess.
that kid.
You say that like it's a good thing.
And he was one of the people.
I
He
really
nearly got
thought he was a
Homefront done, the
positive
original
influence.
Homefront. He missed out on it
the
because of
reason the kid's better
the game
off
being a
now.
broken mess.
Than he's ever been. You can be as mad
Skyrim
as
DLC because you
want
want to and you enjoy Skyrim, and that's fair.
about how things pan
You can do
out.
Golden Abyss, just
Clem is AJ's family.
not in the
No kid
mood
is
for it.
better
That's
off when you
fair.
break their family apart.
Just depends what you consider a
Maybe
good
you're
game.
right. Maybe AJ should be with Clem. All I know is that he's better than he was.
Yeah, I
when
think
got here.
like all of his stuff has
thinks
been
that you or
deleted for
David-
years. I think Stay Paints has been
I
deleted for
stand
years
by
as
what
well.
I said.
If David's taken such good care of him, why did he tell me to ask you where AJ is?
Yeah, those guys have
That's
been gone
what
for
this is
years.
about, then. You
I guess Bad Driver
wanna
existed
know
by
where
then,
the
maybe.
boy
I think he
is.
had started by then. Or he might have been a little bit later. Speaking of Jackwagon doing as ranks. It's annoying,
What do you want?
resetting. Got one hit
Gosh.
Yeah, that doesn't sound pleasant. I'm glad I'm not doing that.
I want you to inject this into me.
Do it to yourself.
Hang in there. Tomorrow's another day.
Of course, do it yourself was the square option.
I can't. When your brother found me, he got me to care about everything I'd given up on. My life. Other people. Even this goddamn place. Without
Whenever you get
him
around to
around,
GTA 5, you'll do some of the DLC, but not Criminal
I
Mastermind.
won't care
Yeah, that's fair, because I don't know if I'll ever do Criminal Mastermind.
Just tell me where
Not
he
because I
is.
can't do it, but because I got screwed over the
have any
first time I
reason to
tried it, and
do
I'm
it.
not sure I want to deal with another suffering through that again. I got screwed over once, so I feel like I'll probably get screwed over again. Bad Driver does post shovelware. Yeah, it's not all shovelware.
Javi, I have to know.
We're not going to kill him. That's what the circle button commands.
I'm sorry, Clem, we can't do this.
Yeah, that's
No,
mostly
I
what it
have to.
is.
If you won't, I will.
Oh!
Clem, stop. He's not in his right mind. You can't do this.
Let go of me. I'm taking the deal.
We'll find AJ, just not this way.
There is no other way. Where is...
You can
And he
consider
killed himself.
the deal.
No! Javi! How could you?
I don't think it works out for you either way, if I remember correctly.
It's your funeral.
He said 2 years
Especially
ago he was going
now.
to take a break from YouTube to focus on his
Alec
health.
Jones
Oh, okay.
rounding up all alleged traitors.
That's fair.
You better hope she doesn't find you.
Hang in there, buddy.
Oh, hey. Hi, Clementine.
Surprised to see you here.
Yeah. Right back at you.
You all good?
Yeah, we're all set.
Let's roll.
Good to see you.
Oh yeah, they're like into each other. I remember that. You're lucky you'll get a-holes messing around or some jerk who yells at everyone who makes a tiny mistake. I got the a-holes messing around in mine.
Hey, you're back.
The dude that just like was just screwing around and he drove our car straight into an explosive container.
Just surprised
And then for
to
some
see
reason it voided only
Oh,
me.
hell.
It only voided
You
my
okay?
progress, none of theirs.
And looks
Despite
worse
the fact
than
we
it
all
is.
quit out in time.
Don't worry about it.
So yeah, that was wonderful.
Kate's lying down in the other room for a bit.
So you got
He doesn't end his life with that choice?
got him all right.
Oh, okay.
One for you, and one for you. I saved this one. for
Gun's
you.
as big as he is.
No, I've already got one. Actually, it wouldn't hurt to have another.
Yeah, 2 guns is better than 1 gun.
Thanks.
What took you so long?
We went to see Dr. Lingard.
At night? I'm kind of surprised he was sober.
Yeah, he wasn't.
It'd be a stressful job.
Yeah, he definitely
Looking
wasn't.
After an entire community.
Mostly other than the
The guy's
reset you
clearly
basically
an
complain
addict.
about Metal Gear Rising is
He was destroyed
missable
when we got
fights. If
there.
you miss one, you have to
It
redo the
would be
level.
sad
Oh, that's not
if
fun.
it wasn't so reckless.
It's pathetic.
You know, your
is
luck.
what it is.
And that's my fear about it. That would happen to me again. I don't know if I want to spend the time on it again.
Why don't you go talk to Kate?
'Cause, yeah, again, it's not overwhelmingly hard.
The sun will be rising in a few hours.
I mean, it's just
Jones people
really,
will
really
hold up here,
finicky
and
and
they're gonna come looking
tedious.
for us.
You got one
All of
person that
us.
screws up. You have to
Fuck's
restart
sake.
Maybe it's
everything,
not as bad as we
potentially.
think.
Fucking figures.
And there's no going anywhere with those things blocking our exit.
They like
Game out there
me,
that
that
requires
has to
you
help
to get a
somehow.
trophy
Just 'cause
by
they like
beating the
you
entire game
doesn't
on the hardest
mean they're gonna
difficulty
like
without
the rest
taking
of us.
damage.
We're sitting ducks up here.
Hey, we can do this.
Yeah.
We've got
I mean,
Upper Jam
I think there's a
before,
lot of
haven't we?
games where
I
you
mean,
die in one
sure.
hit out there.
This is different. We can't just cut.
Not
and
even,
run.
not necessarily
Not
Crypt
with
of
a
the
herd out
Necrodance or
there.
anything, but I
Back
think
it
there are
up.
other games
We're
where you might
fucking
like
stuck
die
in
in one
Richmond.
hit.
Now, how the fuck are we gonna put the brakes on this thing?
Joan and her people are going to be at the square, right?
Though I don't know
We
if it
need
would
to
have
bring the fight to them.
permadeath.
We go after Joan, our problems are solved.
Great. So, how do we do that?
Yeah, don't use that gun.
It's a
You
good
are.
question.
Yeah.
Joan will probably have a full security detail with her.
If there are good
And I was
people
pretty
left in
pissed off at
Richmond
the guy
who are
that
against
screwed
what
up our
Jones
run.
doing, we need to
I didn't say anything quite to that. I was just like,
Talk to the
fuck
people,
you,
present the
whatever
case
his
to
name
everyone
was,
in
and then just logged off and
We might
quit.
not have to do this on our own. We light the match. The people do the rest.
After we take Joan out, we're gonna need some way out of this.
And it was a dude that I
Don't
knew
underestimate
from the
him.
beginning was going to be a
Not much of a
problem.
runner.
Because
He's
he
got a truck.
always just sort of
Big
screwed
one.
around. He
He used to
said
use
really
Walker
stupid
defense.
shit all
Took
the
a little
time.
spit up, but it's way better than nothing.
People are gonna be
And he was
patrolling these
definitely
streets
the
looking
weakest
for us.
player in the
How
group
far
by
away is
far.
his
So I
truck?
knew he was going to be
I'll show
a
you.
problem from the beginning. I didn't know it was
We've been
going to
experimenting,
specifically
pushing
screw
out
me
further,
over out of
making
everyone.
the safe zone even bigger. Can't promise you they've cleared all the walkers yet, but that's where the truck's parked.
Evil Within
I
Akuma.
can
Yeah,
see
that
it.
one.
Hit it.
We steal that.
One hit, but I think
Nothing will be able to.
isn't it
stop
only
us.
like level
Steal
permadeath at
what?
least, so you only have to restart the level.
Jesus, Javi, is that blood on your shirt?
He was from PSN
said it wasn't
Profiles.
that
I don't
bad.
remember where he was from.
It
He
is.
might have been on PSN Profiles, or he might have been
What just
someone that the other people I connected with
You're
knew.
bleeding right through that bandage.
Things went a little sideways at the end.
I don't remember the
They
exact
got in the way.
thing
Guard
behind
came
it.
after me and he stabbed me in the shoulder.
I thought you guys were gonna be careful out there.
Hey, don't worry about it. It is what it is.
Oh yeah, you certainly can't do it with
I thought you
randoms.
knew what you were doing.
You're still alive, aren't you?
Eleanor, can you take a look at this?
As long as he keeps it clean, it should be okay.
Would you guys stop
She did a
making
pretty
such
good
a big
job.
deal about it? It happened. It's over. Move on already.
I'm just trying to make sure he's okay, Gabe.
What we need to be talking about is the plan. Oh, I have a bunch of ideas. I want to be the one to go after Dad. Just give me a gun and I'll do whatever.
It's not a bad place to start.
I can't remember who ends up dying in this season.
We've got to talk it through.
Because I know at least a couple of these people are going to
Just
die.
as long as I get to come along.
Not that I don't appreciate
Permadeath
the
is easy.
can-do
Sky,
attitude, but
Skylanders has that
I don't know
too.
if you're invited, little man.
I think I agree with Trip.
Ugh, this is bullshit. I'm not staying behind.
Gabe, take a breath.
He's my dad. I'm going.
They all
It's
get
going
mad
to
at
be
him too.
dangerous out there.
No,
You
they
never
didn't
know
really
if
get
anyone
mad at
else
him
can
because it didn't screw their
If you're gonna
progress
say
up. It
Dad,
only
then
screwed
getting
mine
hurt
up.
is worth it. It's
Because
worth
that was
dying
logical.
for.
Just mine.
This
No
is
one
more
else's.
important to me than anyone else.
You're out of control, Gabe. First
Skylander
shit
dies
at the
in a level, you
armory,
just-
now this?
You can't
How
use
am
it
I
until the
supposed
next
to
level.
trust
Oh,
you to
okay.
do anything?
I remember.
How are any of us?
What is it?
Nobody here is gonna
Watch
let
Dogs
you be a
Legion
martyr.
has a permadeath mode, but
life
it's
is
like you
precious.
switch to another character, but then they
Okay,
might not have like any
so
upgrades or
you
abilities or
want to
anything.
dive bomb Joan, and
And that might be a
Okay.
DLC trophy.
do we have to leave? This place is comfortable.
Hell yeah, we're out of here. A handful of people against everyone out there.
Gabe, David, or
Everything
Kate can die in the
out there.
end.
I'm not gonna
Let's
lie.
see if I can make all three of them die.
This is going to be hard. But it's possible.
Because I mean, obviously Javier and
Stick to what
Clem
we said we'd
survive.
do. We've got the guns. We've got a plan.
I don't know
Soon
about
we're
any of
gonna
the
have that
others.
Truck.
Hell, I'm still in.
I promised David I'd always have his back.
Let's do it.
Without Conrad, you guys need me. And you know it.
Sure
I
as hell
think
seems
Gabe
that way.
died in my original
Me,
playthrough, but I
Clem,
legitimately
Kate,
don't
and Gabe will
remember.
go after the car.
Me and Eleanor, we'll get some supplies together. Here, take a walkie. I'll let everyone know when things kick off.
Ava, you take the other one and keep checking in. No matter what.
I'll get my stuff and meet you at the square.
Okay,
No, thank you.
let's move out.
No, thank you. Permadeath trophy is DLC. Okay, gotcha. Wish more games get permadeath. Oh, it's not possible to kill all of them. I mean, I don't care about any of them, so it doesn't matter to me. It'll be a surprise, whatever the circle button commandeth.
Clem, you come with me to get the truck. Gabe and Kate, you guys hang back here. Be ready for anything.
Let's go.
I think I should go with you, actually.
You wish he did for yours.
Actually,
I think it was him, but I honestly don't remember.
Back on this one. Don't want to get surprised while I'm out there.
Yeah. Okay. I guess somebody needs to be a lookout.
What? Nothing. Gabe and I will be fine back here.
Did everything in your power to keep David alive, but nope. Optional permadeathing. If it was optional in games, I wouldn't have a problem with it. As long as it's not required for trophies. Now when it becomes required for trophies, it's a little bit of a different situation. Makes the game more fun, it actually makes you focus. Because, I mean, for me, like, let's say a Fallout game got permadeath. Like, Fallout 3 had permadeath or something. I could do it. I have no doubt that I could do it. Because I've beaten the game so many times. The problem is that with something like Fallout 3, with how many bugs the game has and how likely it is to crash,
For construction once they clear
there's
this area.
just too much of a chance of getting screwed over by something that's out of the player's control. And that's what scares me for a lot of these sort of games like this. For example, Dead Rising 1. I know that 7 Days Survivor isn't really all that hard. It just requires you to focus and have 14 hours set aside. The problem is that with my luck, the game will crash 13 and a half hours in and it'll have to start over. Because that's exactly how luck works for me, so that's where I'd be worried.
Any more muertos pushing, and those boards won't hold up.
Since Clem now has her period, would you rather give Clem a boyfriend or a girlfriend? I really don't know. But I think that's technically sort of a choice you can make in the final season,
Like one of the areas
if I
Richmond
remember
is
correctly.
expanding into.
Yeah, I think they can actually sort of make a decision like that in the final season. Because I think you pick between her being with Violet or the Lewis, maybe is his name? Those names sound familiar.
We can't catch a break.
You can have her be with a guy or girl in the final season.
Muertos would probably rip this old truck apart in seconds.
So I'll be curious to see what Circle makes us do. Should be interesting. Okay, so what else can I interact with aside from the characters? Do I have to talk to them? About to go do the story with your mom and you were crying like a baby and she came in to tell she's ready to leave.
I know this is tough on you, but try not to get too nervous.
Lewis? Okay, yep.
We'll be fine.
Which one would I rather? I don't know, because she's like 13 and I feel weird thinking about that.
Spot anything out there?
You mean besides all those muertos that want to eat us? No.
Let's talk later.
You always chose Lewis as the boyfriend and Violet for a friend. I think on my original, Violet ended up being the significant other and then she died.
Listen,
Alright, so we have to use Square here to get through all the dialogue and actually be able
if
to
we don't
progress
work
this, I
together as a
assume.
team, we all fail.
You don't have to say anything. I get it. I shouldn't have freaked out. I was sick of being pushed aside.
16 in season 4, yeah, but like, especially in
You
this
can
season,
trust me
she's
again.
13.
I'll do whatever you need me to do. But Javi,
Yeah?
And that was at the end when David died.
quit treating me like a kid.
Here's a number in a world that has already ended. Why bother with needing laws? Well, I mean, I still don't feel comfortable even thinking about that. Oh, crap, there is something else. How did I miss this?
There it is.
I mean, you wouldn't be guaranteed anyone would hit 20. But I'm also 28. So this is not something I would want to think about.
What are the chances?
I'd say about 50-50.
You mean 0-0? Oh.
Smartass.
Wait, I didn't even have to hit X. I literally didn't even have to hit X. Oh yeah, season 1, absolutely.
Hell yeah, this graveyard shift is killing me. Oh, I'm getting tired.
Early risers. Come on, we gotta hurry.
Yeah, like I said, that's not something I want to think about, Drez.
We can't start the
That's
engine.
just weird.
Not without attracting a lot of attention. Kate, you steer. The rest of us are gonna get behind the truck and push. See if we can't get some distance between us and them.
Okay, so
Ready?
we're actually gonna like try to start this thing.
Ready.
That's gonna detect every single person around here is gonna... We're gonna push it. Okay, even if you put that thing in neutral, you ain't pushing a truck that big. Or, yeah, that's like an armored bank car. You ain't pushing that. Even if you're in neutral, you ain't pushing that. 3 of you ain't pushing that.
Leaving me after all, huh? I'm just saying.
I'm glad you were here, okay?
At least you can admit it.
Yeah. Well, it turns out you're pretty useful when you actually follow directions.
But you know, I can't care about dating at all. See, is pointless.
Don't think those guys will be able to hear.
And I don't date
way over here.
too much because I've gotten burned on several relationships in the past, so...
Guess you'll have to.
I haven't had the
hire.
best of luck with the ones I've been in so far. So it's not
Try not
the
to shock
biggest
yourself.
priority in the world for me.
Shit. I'll need something to strip the wires.
They left all their supplies lying around. Bet there'll be some tools out there somewhere.
Just try to hurry, okay?
So we're gonna go steal tools, or we can just go use the toolbox. Let's just use the toolbox. What do we need? Just like pliers or something to strip it? Hammer. Oh, wire cutters. That's better. Oh, hello, zombie. Alright, well, that escalated.
Almost there. Keep an eye out while I get it started, okay?
I'll check on the guys in the office.
Clem and I will look out for walkers.
Okay,
Alright then.
here goes.
Youngest grandparents in existence. I'm not sure I want to know. Because I feel like it's going to be something weird or creepy.
Wire cutter should help with this.
Youngest grandparents are probably even younger than that, Sweet Plays, if we're being honest. Somewhere in the world. Okay, I have no idea if I'm actually cutting the correct ones.
Gotta connect the battery to the ignition.
Alright, just cut all of them. Why not? Just cut all of them. Connect the... Okay. Oh, wait, is it just... Oh. It just
There,
tells you.
light.
Okay, it just tells you. Nice. That makes life easier. And now the walkers break through. Wonderful. I think the youngest parents were 6 years old. I think I might have heard that before, or at least the youngest person to give birth was that young. Yeah, I agree, Sweet. Let's not talk about this anymore. This is just getting really weird and uncomfortable.
Hey, let's go.
And it's also completely irrelevant to the game. You got an AK-47 and there's like 9 zombies. It's not that many.
The square is a couple of blocks away. This is a good place to wait.
Yeah, Invisible, let's just
have
cut
enough
this
gas?
one out.
I'm not about to turn the engine off again.
No one's comfortable with hearing this.
now.
We wait for Ava to call us on the walkie.
So, nothing for us to do but sit and watch the sun.
But yeah, I feel like I've heard that age
Well, I know
before
we've
at
got
some
something
point,
important
and
to
yeah,
do.
that's really effing
I'm
disturbing.
teaching you to play euchre.
That's not a real thing.
It's a card game. Come on, it's fun.
It's nice to be driving around with a couple kids in the back seat again. Really takes you back, doesn't it?
It hurts too much to think about. Even now, it's like I can't get Mari out of my head sometimes. Her voice, how smart she was.
Gonna go make some butter popcorn, nice.
I understand.
Gotcha.
Oh, come on. That's not even a good rule.
So I made up a card game.
Guess
Might
you
as
stopped
well.
playing it cool with her.
Yeah, Invisible, we don't want to think about it like that.
Gabe's got a
So
little
let's cut this
crush
one
on
out.
Clementine.
Let's talk about the game.
He likes her. You get it?
As long as it doesn't go anywhere.
Come on. You're saying you don't think they're adorable together?
It's complicated, Kate. Clem's got history.
We've all got history, Javi. Every single one of us. It's so normal, you know? Like,
Yeah,
as
exactly. None of
crazy
us
as
want to
things
think
get,
about it in
as
that way. So like I
terrible
said,
and
let's just
tragic and just plain
go
stupid.
back to the game.
There's nothing more wonderfully ordinary as 2 kids falling for each other. Not that they're there yet.
When I was his age and I liked a girl, I was a
I've worked with
fucking
kids
wreck.
as well, so
Sweaty palms and stomach aches.
Boners behind math books? We knew. Every time, we knew.
See? Hell on earth.
It's unfair, that's all I'm saying. That they're feeling what they're feeling right now, and when that sun gets a little higher, it's right back to the fight. I just wish he could have had a childhood, you know? I wish I could have given them that. Him and Mari, both. They deserved better than this. Better than what got handed to them.
All the wishing in the world isn't gonna change what the world is now. Nobody gets to be a kid anymore. Hell, you're lucky if you get to grow up.
You're right. I know you're right. I hope you know, Javi, having you there with me, right by my side, all this time, that's what made the difference. You're so sure of what you're doing all this for. You didn't run away.
I think that's...
oh yeah, they end up getting in like a
Oh,
relationship.
you know?
I forgot about that. Actually, I really didn't, but I don't care enough.
I get it. There's no graceful way to say this, so I'm just gonna say it. I know we've had moments, you and I,
Save the
And
Dragonborn
they're
DLC
always-
for last.
a little hot, and
Which one is that? Does it like take you to another area?
And
Actually, no. Don't 2 of them take
maybe
you to
some of
another
them
area?
haven't
I don't remember.
meant
It's been so
anything at all.
long.
But before whatever happens tomorrow happens, I need you to know. Whatever this thing is between us, I want to give it a chance. And I know the fact that David is back in our lives now makes this whole thing a little more complicated. But do you feel the same way?
Oh, what's Circle gonna...
No,
Ah, we're rejecting her.
before things get crazy.
I don't know, like...
Sorry, Kate.
I feel like... Well, they were kind of rejecting each other. He was kind of rejecting her throughout the game, so...
So,
I'm okay with that.
Times you said stuff. I was just imagining it. Years together, on the road.
I honestly never meant to lead you on. If I did anything or said anything that
I mean, it
made you
feels
think
like
there was
so
something
far throughout the
there,
game they
that's
weren't
on
that
me.
close, but like, yeah, they were doing this for years.
No, I
You
don't
say you
believe
never
it.
felt anything?
You felt something, Javi. I know you did. And as soon as you got released from the cell, what was the first thing you said to me? You
Rejected,
told
rose
me
before
how much
hose,
you
pretty
missed me.
much.
But as soon as
Imagine
David
having a
was
crush
back
on your
in the picture,
sister-in-law.
got all weird.
Yeah, that's, good point.
That.
Good point.
Fuck you, you fucking coward.
Damn, she turned...
Kate,
She went full bitch on us. She just went full bitch.
It's an execution over here. She's planning to hang.
I know that in my original playthrough, I definitely probably had them get together. Because I usually didn't use the circle button.
If you can just get into the square.
God, she just went full bitch
gotta
on
get over
us.
there. Now.
Yeah, like, yeah, it's your sister-in-law. You don't see anything weird about that, dude? Or, ma'am, you don't see anything weird about your brother-in-law? Circle's brutal
Keep
to
the walkie
slap.
close by. We'll tell you as soon
And
as
like,
we've got
what
David.
right did she have to slap you over
Then
it?
you can drive into the square and pick us up.
If they were together, that would be weird. Yeah,
Kate.
it would be a little odd.
You and I both know this is stupid.
I'm not even gonna dignify that with a response. You already told me what you feel. You don't need to say another goddamn
Okay,
word.
hopefully she ends up being the one that dies. Like, Gabe was annoying, but she just, again, went to full... She went from 0 to bitch in 3.2 seconds. So... yeah.
Nope. And it sounds like a crowd out there.
It sounded like Ava got cut off by something.
Yeah, if they were together, it would be weird.
somebody.
Don't want to sound sexist, but most women can't handle rejection these days.
Wish we had.
There's a lot that
heading into-
can't. There's definitely a lot that can't.
Like, is the whole plan shot, or did she just have a little setback?
We can't get distracted.
It just
I don't
comes
know
down
what
to
happened on
that
the
sort
other
of
side,
fact that
but it doesn't change
even as I see in my employment
I just wish we
being
had a little more information.
often the
That's
only
all.
guy, there's
gonna
always
know
the
what
drama
went wrong
among
until
the
we
female
actually do this thing.
co-workers,
So, let's do it
all the emotions constantly going.
Ready?
Whereas if it's like
Today's
me and
unbearable.
another male co-worker, we get along fine. I get along with any other guy, but you never know what's gonna go through the minds of all the women that I work with.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I didn't want to be.
So me and the other guys, we get along fine. And unlike the women, if it's a rejection or anything like that, they'll end up getting
We can't wait for the others, can we?
quite upset over it.
For
Much
years
more
now,
emotional.
Richmond has been governed by
Oftentimes
one
I am the only guy at
principle.
work. Red flag is heck,
Strong
yeah.
council,
Yeah, most of the time I'm the only guy at work.
community. But
Healthcare is a female-dominated industry.
the actions of one of the members of that council, our security expert, David Garcia, have put us all
She's
in
lying
danger.
to all of you.
Well, Adam doesn't actually work
I'm
in, like,
sorry
our
to have
office.
to
He's
show
down
you
in the
this.
corporate,
Truly,
whatever
I
you want to
am,
call it,
but you
office in,
all
like,
need to
Texas.
see. Just
Yeah, technically it won't
look
count
what
when he's in
done.
prison.
He murdered this man in cold blood. Is this who we want in charge? Someone.
Wait, isn't that the guy we left for
This
dead?
Cruel? Not if I
Isn't
have
it?
anything to do with it.
Can't believe
Really
this
got
is
bitch
gonna happen.
slapped. He did.
She's gonna kill him. She can't do this to him.
I think she's bluffing. It's a scare tactic.
Oh, she ain't bluffing, sir. She is not bluffing.
Are you sure? I hope you're right.
Javier! I'd heard you were planning to crash our little party. Why did you come on up here? Show your face to everyone. I'm sure these people would like to hear.
Oh,
what
be
you have
happy
say.
to. I mean, I'm sure they're going to give us a totally fair trial.
Then I'll try not to disappoint you.
That's so weird, whatever, but sometimes it feels like you're one of the only women with a brain. I think plenty of them have. I don't think it's the brain. I think it's just the emotions are so different is a big part of it. Emotions, emotional responses. I think that's just a big difference.
That's right.
The way
Said you would come in here
react to
rally the
things.
people against me, convince them that I was no good for Richmond. Don't know how you thought you were going to pull it off.
If you knew what we were coming here to do,
Because most of the time I'm just sitting in my little room, just like headphones in, or just tuning out the people outside because they get into these really like weird or bizarre discussions that I don't want to hear. Really don't want to hear them sometimes.
The group don't last long. Bring them out.
Get away from me.
You're making a mistake.
Oh, they got captured.
They had them this whole time.
David wanted to tear this whole place down.
Okay, so what was the whole objective of this episode? Were they like trying to stage a revolution or something?
They picked us clean.
I legitimately don't know. I really do not know. I think they were going to try to do some kind of revolution.
Something like that? I can't just let it go. You've put me in a no-win
Like
situation
Martha Stewart,
here,
she
so I'm gonna do the same thing.
kind of does, just different hair color.
Deserve to die for their crimes. However, Javi, I'll let
Oh
you
shit, we have to spare one of them. Is this one of those where they save the opposite
Not
person?
after what they tried to do.
I feel like that's what's going to happen here. It's going to be like they're going to save the opposite person.
torturing people with your stupid power games.
Justice isn't a game, Javi. It's about time you learn that.
Joan, are you sure about this? We never agreed to killing all these people.
It's really up to Javi, isn't it? All eyes are on you. Maybe this will help you make up your mind. Boys? Come on, Javi. Who's it gonna be? Your friend or your brother's lieutenant?
Oh god. I mean, Circle makes me make an option.
Trip has to live. He's invaluable.
I feel like I think she's gonna kill the one that we selected.
We're not making David happy, but I respect you for sticking up for your own people. Shoot it.
Wait! I said
Yep,
Trip
I
should
called it.
live.
I called it.
Did, but there's something
I
else
knew
you
it.
need to understand. Betrayal.
You can't do this!
Fucking figures.
I called
do
it.
Anything I want.
She's
You brought
definitely
this on
that kind of
yourself.
villain.
Do it.
You can't.
No!
You brought this on yourself, Chip.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
really shot
100% called it.
God damn it.
Now, David, it's your turn.
Pretty sure you called that during your playthrough, okay. Saving Trip, Ava lives.
I can't believe this. This isn't how we do things.
You gonna
This
mutiny?
is madness. I can't let this shit stand, Clint. I can't wait for your process to save us.
No. Think about this, Javi. You know what's gonna happen here. You ready for that?
We don't.
I don't really care much about these characters and all, but
That's how
still.
we've always done things. How about you take David and the rest of your people and just get the hell out? Go far away from Richmond, and then whatever you do is up to you.
I'm sure the herd outside would like that.
She thinks she's sending us out there to die.
She's counting on it.
Everybody, put your guns away. We're gonna handle this peacefully. Don't listen to them, Javi. They're
Oh, they shot him in the neck, so he's gonna come back as a zombie.
She deserves it.
Oh, shoot her! Oh! Okay. That escalated very quickly. Okay, then. That came out of absolutely nowhere. Dude, you're just killing all your own people. Next shot, so he's gonna come back. Chest shot, she's coming back. Trip would have died later anyway. Oh, okay. Guy's a hero later on almost. Oh, okay.
You son of a bitch! Get back here! Gabe, I need you to cover me.
We gotta make things right.
Oh, okay, we're gonna let the kid do something.
Okay. Dad needs us. We gotta
Like how I
get
pay
out there.
attention to details like that, like where they get shot at.
David's trained for this.
I don't know, it depends on the day. Sometimes I just don't care. Because I haven't been following this season, like, at all. I don't know the full story of it, because I don't care enough. Damn, nice shot. That was a bit of a range shot. Oh, Clem. Okay, that's not good. She's getting surrounded. And he's just one-shotting everyone.
We had a way out of this, Javi.
I don't feel like all of them be
Go and
getting
shoot her.
one-shotted.
Shit, get down!
I hear gunfire. What the hell is going
And not all of them are getting one-shotted.
Are you guys okay?
Kate, we need to get the fuck out of here right now.
Is she gonna even come and help us now?
On my way.
She actually is. Grenade! Actually, it's just a smoke grenade. Might be a tear gas grenade. Oh, I want the AK. Give me the AK. Yes, much better gun. I'll take the AK.
It's Kate. She's coming for us.
This doesn't seem like it's gonna end well. Oh, Molotov cocktail. Uh-oh. Well, we already rejected her anyway, so it's not like it matters. Not like we care.
Oh God!
Javi, you've
That
got to
is
get
more
over there
memorable than
before...
most of the game. Fail a simple jump, I don't know. I don't know if that's a thing, or I'm assuming it's a thing then. Oh, and here come the walkers. Truck tries to... Let me make sure there's not another quick time event. Part where the truck tries to attack Javier. If you let Conrad live in episode 3, and if Javi doesn't do the button prompt, he'll die instead, saving his life. Really? Huh, okay. That's interesting. Actually make a difference then. Cool. Okay, so that was actually a normal decision. Almost everyone helped Kate. It's not even close. Okay. How do you let Clementine decide? I don't know how you would let Clementine decide. But that's a pretty close choice. Say that 1.3 gets split up between the other two. That's within like 6 or 7 points. That's a pretty close choice. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me at all. Definitely not the way I played it on my original run. Okay, so most people actually tried to save Ava. Interesting. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but... Circle button wants something. And there's a lot of fairly close choices in this episode, actually. The Lingard one's really close. The Tripp one is pretty close. The Joan one is pretty close. The other two were pretty divisive, I guess, but interesting. Okay, so you know what? I haven't been horribly off the path like I was in Seasons 1 and 2 with several 5% choices. I still can't believe I had like 2 5% choices so far in this whole series, which is just ridiculous. Because clearly they don't intend for you to do it. Conrad has a total of 3 different deaths in 3 episodes. Man, that's probably the most they've ever done for a single character in this series. He did the same to Kate. I definitely didn't on the PS4, or whatever the original version was. I definitely hooked up with her in the original version. Alright guys, I gotta go pee real quick, and I will be back for the final episode. Alright. Didn't hope David would live. Oh, okay. Have no idea what you did to get the ending where he dies. Well, I have no idea what's going to end up happening. What's the circle going to make us do? You have to make certain choices throughout the season to get certain endings. I mean, that's what I would assume. But I mean,
Previously
with
on The
like
Walking
season
Dead.
1, literally the only thing that ends up mattering at the end
Whatever this thing
is
between us.
your final decision. Same with
wanna
something
give
like
it a
Life is
chance.
Strange season 1.
And I know the fact that David is back.
I mean,
in
Life
our
is Strange
lives now
2,
makes
for
this
as much as I didn't
whole
like the
thing
game,
a little more
at least they actually gave you like
complicated,
5 or 6 different endings that
feel the same
were
way?
based on how you played the whole season.
I'm sorry, Kate.
Oh, God.
I just can't see it between us.
Just look what he's done.
Why do we have to watch this recap? I literally just played this episode like 5 minutes ago.
Eleanor last night. Isn't that right, Eleanor?
That's right.
Why do I have to
You
watch this?
put
I
me
literally
in a no-win
just played this episode
situation
5
here.
minutes ago.
Both of them deserve to die for their crimes. However, Javi, I'll let you spare one of them. Just one.
Trip has to live.
Shoot him.
Wait! I said Trip should live!
Yeah, we know.
How about you take David and the rest of your people and just get the hell out?
Go to hell, Joan!
It's Kate. She's coming for us.
Oh, shit!
I'm checking my emails right now. Not my
God.
work emails, of course, my personal emails.
Kate!
Oh no, we already rejected her. I care so much. Yeah, that's a little bit pointless. Okay, episode 5 starting. Let's go. Oh, we start with flashback
While we're
sequence.
still breathing, Javi. I'm letting the bones speak to me. Oh my god.
Oh, we're playing
I
dominoes.
can hear them. They're saying, "You're gonna lose, come mierda, so play already."
I must have inherited patience from Ma. Oh, come on, man.
Calm down.
Well,
No
I guess
one
we're
is
going with
ever
the
in
one
a
on
rush
the
to
right,
lose.
because that's what I have to do.
If he plays his last bone, you're out of the will, Javier.
Kicked out of baseball. Can't play dominoes. What exactly are you good at again, Javi?
At least I can actually play baseball.
Oh, snap.
both of you.
Snippity,
It's not
snappity,
Javi's fault.
snap.
He's a disgrace to the game of dominoes.
I won. That's $10 you owe me. Both of you. I know you're broke, Javi. You should sit out the next game, since we all know I'm gonna win. No shame in surrender.
Good game,
Game,
bro.
David. Nicely played.
Nice or not, a win is a win. Pay up, little brother. If you
Wonder if it
can.
will
I'll
keep his
cover for
father's
Javier.
promise. Who
Oh, is it
knows?
your turn to do that now.
We will find out.
I lost track. Poor, helpless Javi.
Get my wallet, mijo.
Keep an eye on him. You don't want him snatching an extra 20 for gas money.
It's on the counter.
Yeah. Sure, Pa.
Oh, we're gonna get to steal money? Stealing money's fun.
Pa? What's this? Hey, man, I was reading that. What? What's up?
What the fuck is this?
None of your business.
He has cancer.
Oh, okay.
Pa, really?
I'm old. Old people.
You got a
get
glitch. You killed Conrad in episode 3, but he showed up in the other episode? Okay.
That's not for you to decide.
That's not supposed to happen.
Okay? I mean, are you in pain?
I'm not happy. I lost a game that I knew I should have won.
Pa, come on. How bad?
It's okay, mijo.
Ask me.
How bad is it?
Oh yeah,
You
stealing
won't have to
Adam's money
worry
would be
about
fun.
paying me back that $10.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, Pa.
Hey, settle, David. Now.
You haven't told Mama.
And neither will either of you. You hear
That's
me?
funny though, with Adam, like,
I won't say a word.
I got bored enough that I just took his email address and, like I said, I just plugged it into several, like, interesting mailing lists.
Driving you to the doctor, getting prescriptions.
Wait, what are
A lot of them probably won't go through, but you never know. Again, a minor inconvenience is a good thing.
All that expensive mierda.
Great. When do you start?
I turned it down.
Turned it down? You don't get to turn it down.
So much money and for what? Another month. Another game of dominoes to lose? It's not
I understand his reasoning.
If I was still playing ball, I could have paid for it.
I'll pay for it.
It's not happening. Save your money.
Fuck the money. I can afford it.
You can afford it, David. But my pride can't. Let's play another game.
You are a fucking coward. A selfish coward.
Just because you're afraid doesn't mean he is, David.
Ooh.
It's not always about you.
Sit down.
So he was alive for some reassertion.
Both of you. You know, I pray for daughters. Every night your mother was pregnant with both of you. Please, God, a daughter. Anything but a son. Anything but another me. Anything but another hot-headed idiot with his heart in the right place. Anything but another foolhardy, handsome gambler. Anything at all.
Please, Papa. Don't give up. Fight. Fight for our name.
How long is chapter 1 gonna go on for here?
Please, fight. It's your life, Pa. Live it however you want, or as long as you want.
You're both the same, only thinking about yourselves.
So you want him to have to feel pain and suffering and misery for
Don't worry, Pa.
however long?
He'll come around.
You should have supported him.
Wait, what? I'm on your side.
Oh boy, so I guess we made the wrong decision.
I'm gonna be a name carved in stone before you know it, Javier. That'll be me. Letters on a rock that nobody wants to visit. I know you think you're strong enough to handle that alone. And so does your brother. And you're both wrong. You have to take care of each other.
Yeah, it sounds like you.
Leave behind. Like Gabe and Mariana.
What's your favorite scene in it?
Legacy, Javier. It's all anyone leaves behind. That and their bones. Be brothers. Before it's too late. That's not too much to ask.
It's up to him, even though we're apparently the ones screwing things up.
The best I can do.
He will try, Javier, if you show him the way. I still need to pay David.
Pa.
Oye, if you had just won the game, we wouldn't have had this problem.
So you're blaming me for all this?
I'm depending on you, mijo. We both are.
Okay, that part's finally done. Maybe we can actually get to some gameplay now.
Kate!
You don't care about Kate. You already turned her down, sir.
Kate!
Kate, you might want to close the door. You got a Domino's ad? Okay, how many times have I hit the pause button trying to hit triangle? That's at least the third time that's happened in this game, I think. They're closer together, I think, on this controller maybe than they are on the PS4. I don't know. Why are we aiming at the leg instead of the head? If you can hit that zombie accurately from there in the leg, you can hit him in the head. Come on, Javi. That was a very lucky shot. That was 100% luck. You were blind firing. Zambi! Alright, at least that one died. How much ammo does he have in that mag? It's not a high capacity mag. It's not sticking out the bottom, it's not high capacity.
Gabe!
It's one of those infinite ammo Resident Evil guns from the Resident Evil movies.
Over here! Where's Kate? She's not here. She must have gotten out. If something's happened to her, if you've gotten her...
This is your fault. Good lord.
That's on you. I didn't start this hobby. You did.
Cares about Kate as a sister-in-law, not as a girlfriend. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they technically are family.
Kate!
That is fair.
David, wait!
I don't think that's her. No, that's not her. Yeah, I don't think that's her. I don't remember her hair looking like that.
Don't worry. I'm sure you have...
Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, that wasn't her.
Kate, I'm so glad
You okay? Good. Shit, that was too close.
Even after all that, she still comes crawling right back to me.
If you swerved a little more, you would have actually hit me.
Good thing I wasn't aiming for you then.
Even after all that, she still, like, goes back to flirting with me.
Are you trying to get yourselves killed?
No.
There's Gabe and Clem.
But I am gonna go save Clem.
Javi.
Get the knee, like this. Nice.
I got a great teacher.
Okay, good. He's learning how to kill zombies.
Yeah.
Zombie want a kissy kiss. Yep.
Look at them. There's so many.
Yeah, she still likes you even after you reject her, apparently. That makes me think of the TLC show that one of the ones I've been watching, Unexpected. It's another one of those train wreck type shows. And it always has the girls going back to the guys that impregnate them, even if they're terrible people.
Hey, Dad. I'm glad you made it out.
Joan's probably looking for us.
Yeah, maybe it worked this time. You never know.
She isn't. Javi shot her.
What?
Good riddance.
You were negotiating.
Learned unlike Sarah,
I
pretty
heard
much.
You didn't have to shoot. Everyone started panicking and
You
shooting.
kind of had to.
I shot her so we could save David. End of story.
So why didn't she just shoot you? You were outnumbered. They only attacked after you pulled the trigger.
Javi's right. Joan had to go. I would have done it too.
That's because you don't mind killing people, do you? I'm tired of being told people had to die. It's bullshit.
Gabe.
Okay, angsty
That's
teen
not
boy.
fair.
Let's stop being an asshole.
Hey, you do not walk away from me. When someone speaks to you, you stand up and answer them.
Javi's so, like, bipolar with this. It's like, for 1 second he's siding with
What he needs is
David, and then he's just, like, against him, and
until he
it's
understands what the hell he's talking about.
jumping between them, or same thing with Kate.
I'm trying to protect you.
That's how this season has been.
I lost you once. I won't let it happen again.
I mean, like I said, there were a lot of choices I made that were in the
We made
majority.
it through alive. Let's just be glad
Compared to earlier seasons,
We
it
need
was
to
a
check
lot
the
of, like,
other
5 to
entrances.
10%
Make sure we're
choices.
safe. Gabe, want to help me out?
Javi?
Gabriel.
Again, it's so...
No.
It's absolutely, like, super
don't need
fucking bipolar at this point.
I'll help too.
Hoping that circle button kills Gabe and Kate and lets David live. I would be okay with that. I feel bad for how badly we've treated David in this playthrough.
Fun's with them. It's
Like, we've been awful to him.
Let's just...
Like, we... his girlfriend
I need to
tried to
focus on
cheat on him
something.
with us.
Anything. Just need to focus.
His own son is an asshole.
we can help.
I mean, he's more of an
There
angsty
is.
teen, honestly,
After
so
the damage we've done,
that's how it is when you're like 13.
let's go.
And David isn't like a bad guy. He's just trying to help this community survive. He's trying to be like a normal person. And honestly, he's been a lot nicer to us than we probably deserve.
This is a fucking nightmare.
Where you let Kate live and you regret it.
Mommy, it's them.
Letting David live next time.
I'm glad Mariana didn't live to see this. To see what her father's become.
They can all die. The thing is that if you save Kate, David won't live. Oh, okay. And then Gabe is optional. Okay.
Are coming after her next.
Well, and if we're lucky, it'll be Gabe and Kate that die and we can save David. He's the only one that really deserves it.
I don't know who we are anymore.
I can tolerate... I mean, I can tolerate Gabe more than, like, Sarah. Or Bonnie, or Ben. Because, again, at least for him it makes sense. He's, like, 13, growing up in a zombie apocalypse. I can kind of understand it.
What happened was an accident. A bad one, but still. You didn't do it on purpose.
But it's still my fault. I can't leave until I make this right. All of this.
I don't care about your survivor's guilt.
As best we can.
All right, Kate. Let's make things right.
I don't know if it's actually possible, but I feel a lot better knowing you're there too.
I tolerate Sarah more than Bonnie, swear.
Trip was my best friend, Javi. He died because of you.
I tried to save him, you dumbass!
It's all because of Joan.
Okay, hang on just a second. Hang on just a second. Did I not say that Trip should live? Did I not say that Trip should be the one that lives? It's not my fault. I said to let Trip live.
It's on her.
That's not my fault.
I never thought it would be like this.
It ain't my fault.
Believe that. Everyone but Prescott is dead.
I said that Trip should live.
Everyone but me.
It ain't my fault.
What's done is done. I don't have to like it. But I can't change it.
There's an Easter egg later.
You've got a lot of nerve showing up here. After the bullshit you pulled. You're unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable.
After everything Joan's done, the looting, the lies, the blood she spilled, someone had to stop it. I shot her for the good of everyone here. Even you. There was nothing
Sure, if you save
good
Ava and
inside
Trip
her,
live, she'll probably
and you knew it.
blame him and say he tried to
why
let
did you
Trip
tell
die.
Joan
Probably,
what you were
yeah.
doing?
Probably right.
Triaging a bad situation.
Never care
Their
about Trip.
doctor is
Yeah.
barely functioning. And before you guys fucked it all up, their walls worked. It's not only about me. I can actually save lives here. Not just stitch them up and hope for the best. These
You got a high opinion
will
of
die
yourself.
without me, Javi.
I know she, well, fucked us over. But she's trying to help them. She's trying to
She got a
make
pretty
something
high
right.
opinion of herself.
That's worth forgiving, right? She's trying.
I don't know.
That counts.
Well, you know what? You deserve that after you insulted me earlier. You deserve that one.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
We should try to help. Not everyone here is guilty.
Fern. Is that you, darling?
I'm here, handsome.
Vernon Rufus. What's wrong with him?
Bitten. He's slipping in and out of delirium.
We have to find...
Then we need to end him.
We have to find our daughter.
It's not right to leave him like this. He's got to be put down.
Let them have a minute. It's the least we can do.
Y'all get over here. You gotta cut his arm off.
It's too far along. I'm sorry.
Bullshit. It can work. I've seen it.
It's too
Do you
far
want those last
long.
moments alive to be more painful than they need to be?
I just want to try. I can't lose everyone. Please. I'm begging you.
I'm not doing it.
No. I'm sorry. It's too late.
He's gonna fucking die.
He's gonna die regardless, so make it quick.
Fern, you need to put him down when he turns. That's an order.
I want to help
It's
you.
the same guy you can kill that was
Okay.
driving the truck with Javi
Well-
as a prisoner. Oh, okay.
What the?
We're all fucking dead because of you.
Hey, easy.
You blew a hole in our wall. Got my little girl killed. Got my whole fucking family killed. Richmond was fine until your stupid
Easy,
ass
Fern.
showed up.
And she ain't wrong.
Fucking meet David. Might as well take out this asshole while I can.
Fern.
Shut up.
She ain't wrong.
Put it down. You don't want to hurt anyone.
Just
Everyone's
like you
gonna
put it
die,
down
yep.
for Joan.
Stand down. That's an order.
Kate, no.
Fern, this is all because of me. I caused the explosion. I killed your daughter. Please, forgive me. It's my fault.
This won't bring your daughter back.
Ooh!
Holy shit!
Just break her arm?
David.
Oh!
My God! Dad!
You're welcome, Javi.
That dead guy.
Okay, that escalated quickly.
That wasn't necessary.
Okay? Don't thank me.
Uh-oh.
No! David! Gabe! I'm sorry, that was an accident.
You were going to kill her.
She was going for her gun.
Look at her.
Gabe,
She can't even stand up.
It was over the line, Gabe. You're right.
Gabe. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that to you. You know that?
David goes rogue. Yes, so.
Why the hell are you all looking at me that way?
Oh, we stole his wife.
They're scared, David.
Of what?
We destroyed his city.
protecting them.
Nearly got him
A
killed.
gun at us.
I guess I can kind of understand. At least Kate's taking accountability, true.
Fine then. You people are on your own.
Such an asshole.
I've seen that look in his eyes before. You should go after him.
All right.
David?
You didn't care about
What
it.
are you doing? That's a long way down. You'll fall fast, but you'll fall all the same.
Come over here. Or are you afraid of me too?
I don't know. What does the circle button say?
I'm a lot more afraid of falling. And I'm even more afraid of landing.
There's nothing to be afraid of. It'd be over in an instant. My wife, Javi. My son. They look at me differently.
Maybe you're seeing them differently.
I want to show you something. Stand with me.
That's
I'm not
enough,
doing that.
man. Come on.
You're gonna try to kill us. Ooh, yeah, this city's done.
Just stand down, man.
I didn't expect you to understand. I want to change, Javi. I always have.
Really?
I know he doesn't kill you,
All
but
ever
still.
tried to do was get me to change.
Only because I couldn't bring myself to do it first.
That's just what Javi was
It's the
thinking.
one war I could never win. And I'm wondering why. Is it because I don't know how? Or because it's impossible to change who you really are?
I don't know, man. Some things can't be moved no matter how hard we push. Maybe you're one of them.
Maybe. I hope you're wrong, Javi.
Fail the
I always
simple
said,
jump quick time
hope
event.
in one hand, shit in the other.
See which fills up first.
I found them! They're up here! Be careful, Javi. I ran into...
Oh yeah, she's probably not happy with me.
Still outside when we checked on the entrances.
There are muertos everywhere. We got her inside just in time. Seriously, I've never seen so many muertos.
That was the right thing to do. Proud of you, buddy.
He's a vet, that's true.
Ava, about earlier.
I guess I owe you an explanation about what happened.
Yeah, the circle button told me to do it.
With Joan and Tripp.
You don't have to say anything to me. Your actions said plenty. I read you loud and clear.
I saw through her little scheme. I knew she was gonna shoot Tripp instead.
Sure you did.
Just be glad the situation was what it was. And that she didn't make me pick between you and your brother.
Yeah, but then she would have killed your brother.
There's so many.
Because she would have picked him to
They're
live.
pouring in.
You don't know the half of it. The herd has taken over Richmond. The streets are filled with walkers. With that hole in the wall, this city is fucked. We're not safe here. No one is.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What the fuck have we done?
So what do? I don't want to die up
We
here.
die.
Take out each and every one of them. Kill them before they kill us.
Yeah, sounds like a fantastic plan with your
Vehicles when we got
baseball
that
bat.
truck. Bulldozers and stuff. What if we use one of those to just, I don't know, run the muertos over?
That's over by the motor pool at the water tower.
I mean, yeah, you could run them over, but how do you expect to kill all of them?
Let's jump.
That's a lot of walkers. She died, I don't remember. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Okay, you know what? I'll give you that one, Tails. That was pretty good.
We could use the highway overpass to get to the water tower.
I'll give you that one. That was actually pretty good.
Come on. Let's jump.
Half the time, though, the game doesn't care if you miss quick time events. Like, half the time you can miss them and it doesn't make a difference. He died differently, though? Okay.
It's an easy jump.
Yeah, half the time they don't... It doesn't even matter if you fail quick time events. Oh yeah, that was a pretty good one. At least it was a unique cutscene.
Keep your eyes open, stay aware of your surroundings. All of you. Let's move out.
I wonder if anyone's ever made a video of every single way you can die in the Walking Dead games.
Like she didn't even know who I was. Right past me, and right towards you.
And yet I rejected her.
Just wondering.
Yes, that's what you're gonna tell your grieving, angry brother. That's what you're gonna tell him. Yep, that's... Exactly. That's such a great thing to say to him. Well, he did.
We need to be careful up here or else the exact same thing will happen to us. Stay sharp and do not fire your guns. We're gonna be fine. That guy was
Someone
all
that's
alone.
done that. Every single death in the Walking Dead games. Because I'm sure that there's quite a few, like, unique scenes.
Everyone hold back. Let Javi and I clear out these walkers.
Why are you making me do it? I don't even have a gun. I have a baseball bat.
Good to go. Let's move.
Same guy that stabbed Javi.
You okay, bud?
He deserved it. Oh, okay, yeah.
When I was little, Dad used to ask me what I wanted to be when I was a man. And I pointed him. He always liked that. I thought he was such a great guy.
Haven't seen how this game ends with
Always make him
Ava.
smile.
Yeah. Lots of kids here.
I guess we'll find out. I have no idea who I saved on my first playthrough. I probably saved, or I probably tried to save Ava, and then she probably got killed. That's my assumption.
Never be like your uncle. He told me that all the time. Don't be a man who relies on other people to solve your problems. Because then you're not a man at all. I used to think he was right. Not anymore, though, Javi. I can only
Do you think I'm more of a man? Jeez, now I turned his own son against him. I feel like such an asshole. I stole his wife, I stole his son, pretty much. I destroyed his city, nearly got him killed.
Now we need to take care of Dad.
He's a Javi's a terrible brother. This doesn't look dangerous at all.
There's barely any room.
You can shimmy around that. There's like a good 2 feet of room around that. You got more than enough space.
Well, no time to waste.
The walkers are several minutes away.
You know, I didn't think there was much that could scare me anymore. And yet, here we are. Just goes to show you.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Life is full of surprises.
I'm not just...
Is she gonna die here?
I'm fucking terrified.
Because she's the last one going across. Oh, she does die here. Dave was a better brother than Javi. Yeah, I would say so.
You've got to be more careful.
Yeah, he's just like ruined everyone's life. Oh, well.
Holy shit! Oh my god!
Well, that's too bad for her. That's unfortunate.
Ava sacrificed herself to save me. She was a fighter.
It doesn't make it any better. You've literally been the worst brother in history.
I would have died a long time ago without her. Thank you, Ava.
You've gotten everyone that he cares about either killed or stolen from you. You saved Trip, he actually survives this part? But then I guess so he dies later? See you next fall.
I know Gabe doesn't see it, but David really is trying to look out for him. He's not doing the best job, but no one gives you a rule book to raise a kid.
And they sure as shit don't.
There's just one thing I don't get, though. Did David really think he was helping AJ by letting him go?
He may have.
Why did he stop guarding him?
Maybe you should ask him that. It might be that he just didn't care.
He dies with the helicopter. Oh, okay.
Not everyone wants to take care of a baby.
I guess not, but after you put in all that work, so much of your heart...
So basically it doesn't matter who you save because they die no matter what.
He lived with me after we kicked you out, Clem. I'd already raised 2 kids. Thought it'd be a piece of cake. Not with that tyrant.
Is that why you gave him away?
We had a bad winter. Destroyed every crop we had. I couldn't leave Richmond. And AJ
You're not supposed to grow crops during the winter. You're supposed to grow them in the other 3
AJ
seasons.
Lingard and told him to do whatever he had to save his life. I miss that, Brett. Never asked Lingard about it again.
Well, sounds like it was your only option. You did the right thing.
I hope so. I think about it.
Now we're siding with him
every
again.
day. It wasn't easy, Clem. Remember, as far as I knew, I'd already lost 2 children. Wasn't any easier with number 3.
It's never easy.
But we all know AJ's alive,
Keep all of
because we
us
still
alive.
have a whole nother
And hope
season to
that's
play.
Enough for atonement.
Characters in the season are the best. Or aren't the best. Yeah, aren't the best.
That goofy little brat. You were trying to take care of him. Sometimes that's not so easy.
Yeah, Javi's an asshole
Reminds me
this
of
whole
someone who
season.
did the same thing for me.
And
You
Clem's
did
not
the
her
right
normal
thing.
self. David's probably the only good character.
Shit. Chopped right.
Mariana. Mariana dead.
Oh. There's the other half.
Oh, it's a partially dead
What
Zambi.
the hell happened here?
I think a helicopter crashed into the bridge is what happened.
Well, there's the water tower.
I don't think that takes a
Not too far
PhD
away.
in helicopterology to tell.
No way we're jumping across that.
Oh yeah, that's a real good idea. She's only from like one episode. You hate that she died. Same. I don't have anything against her. She wasn't freaking Sarah or something. Yeah, that's a good way to cut into your hands. You gotta have some good upper body strength for that too. That's holding up for a few seconds there, just under full weight.
We should go light.
Only likable
That way
character.
it won't break on the first swing.
I mean, I understand David at least. Like, I understand the way he is. And just Javi just shitting on him the whole season.
Too long. If you take too many
David was the only
quick steps,
relatable
you'll
character.
pull yourself
Yeah,
upward
this
and
is
step
like,
out.
literally the whole season is just Javi shitting on him right now.
David, he's got this.
At least on my playthrough it is. And he might still die. I don't know who's going to end up living in this. I legitimately don't know.
Come on, Clem. Your turn.
Yeah, this is a terrible idea. Someone gonna die here. I'm pretty sure someone gonna die here.
I do not trust this thing. Not at all.
So you'd rather stay here? I thought you wanted to fix things.
Yeah. You're right. Okay. Here goes nothing.
Hope David lives or gets a good ending. I guess we'll see within, like, probably half an hour.
All right, David, you're up.
You're the little brother. You should go first. Oh, you're definitely lighter.
After you. Show me how it's done.
Okay. Pay attention.
Oh, we know he's gonna survive this part. No one gonna die here. Trip's the only one that dies. Oh, okay. And I have to... It seems like it could happen, but... Oh, you should be dead. And that blade's gonna be cutting into your hands.
Hang on!
Yeah, you ain't hanging on that. You need some pretty good upper body strength to hold on there. Well, he was a baseball player, so maybe he could. I don't know. Ooh! Nice! And he didn't kill it, but at least got it stuck.
Come on, man, come on!
And we're alive.
You okay?
Doesn't die from the helicopter. He dies from falling off due to walkers surrounding him.
Fuck that.
Oh, okay.
Seriously? Fuck you, helicopter.
Yes, great dialogue, Telltale. Great dialogue.
Almost there.
Telling a helicopter to fuck off. I guess I'm on a sword. Basically, I mean, the blade would be slightly thicker than like a sword, but
I miss when all we did
yeah,
was
you're
track
cutting
her
into your hands pretty badly there.
from a safe distance.
We need to get down there. We're not getting anywhere without one of those
We need a
vehicles.
distraction.
It's not like we can just ask all those walkers to move out of the way.
How about we make some noise and distract them? We could use that
Thank you,
generator.
Gabe.
That's a great idea, Gabe.
When'd you get so smart, Gabe? You really aren't the same kid I remember.
Oh, what can I say? Taught him well.
Oh,
Yes,
my
Javi,
God,
just
Javi.
continue being an
Really?
asshole.
It's okay, Dad. He's right.
We still gotta get to the generators somehow.
Cut a walker open and cover yourself with its guts. Then you can
Very true.
through them.
Just found out you're continuing Wolf 2 soon.
Ugh. I mean, please tell me you're kidding.
So now you can either do MGR or double pop for 200. Nice, nice.
So, who's gonna do it?
Hi, Blueberry.
You know, you do kinda owe me one. You let Conrad use me as trade. That wasn't very polite.
If it makes us even.
Look, it smells really bad. Like, way worse than you think.
Look for the zombie with brown thin hair and a black tank top. And walk into him. Brown thin hair and tank top.
Ugh. You'll do.
Definitely not that one.
Okay. You could do this, Javier. Holy fucking... Ugh, God.
Yeah, it's pretty gross, but it works, and no one ever seems to use it.
Oh, this sucks, this sucks, this sucks, this sucks. Do you just literally eat shit all day long? Is that why you...
No, it's called it's a rotting corpse.
Okay.
Of course it's going to smell bad. Oh, crap. What is considered brown hair with a black tank top? Send you as an R Platinum. It's a brutal one. How long an hour did it take? Is it one of these? I don't see a black tank top. Unless I'm missing something? That looks more blonde hair than brown. 60 hours, you would say. Yeah, I don't see a black tank top. Oh, I passed him? Oh, then what was the Easter egg? I mean, all the walkers pretty much look the same to me. So what's the Easter egg? Is it like is it a previous character or something? Oh, you saw him.
You did it, Javi.
Barely.
Now that we're here,
I mean, technically, Wolfenstein 2, if you were good enough, like, at the game and knew the difficulty like the back of your hand,
All we need is the right vehicle.
you could probably do it in under 20 hours if you really, really knew what you were doing. Now, you'd have to be extremely good at the game. Same thing as, like, with Crypt of the Necrodancer, technically you could get the platinum in under, like, 15 hours. If you were perfect on your first try.
What?
It's right in front of me. Oh,
You saw
okay,
it
well.
yourself. We're surrounded by the herd.
I'm taking my family
None of
out
them
here.
quite
Help
looked
keep them
like what I
safe, Clem.
thought they
We're
would
coming too.
then.
Let's go. Everyone. We can't wait around.
This is bullshit, David.
Yeah, send it to me on Twitter.
We're dead if we do.
Then we don't split up. We protect
Because I don't know if
like
it'll
family.
let you post links in here.
This all started the day we knocked on Richmond's door. We brought this on these people, all of us. We can't abandon them. Not after what we've done.
We're going home, Kate.
As for me,
Back to
hard
the
have been
last
things
place
like
we were
Killzone
family.
2,
We're starting over. We're all together again.
COD Classic, been the main two. COD World at War, can't forget about that one.
But what about here, man? Make Richmond our new home.
Richmond is gone, Poppy. I'm not gonna let the people I love die trying to save a dead dream.
And then other games, it just took an insane amount of
Go
time.
with you, Dad.
Gabe.
He's my father, Clem. I'm sorry, but
And yet,
Really
like
wouldn't
10 minutes
understand.
ago, you said you
Think this
wanted
over,
me to be your father figure.
Gabe, is this what you really want?
I know it's scary.
Did he
out there,
not?
but I have to.
You don't have to be afraid, Gabe. I won't let what happened.
I'm legitimately thinking that the decisions in this season make no difference.
My word.
That's fucking bullshit, David. She was lucky to have us. At least we were actually around.
Yeah, I legitimately
Poppy,
don't
just
feel like the decisions make any difference
stop.
here. It's been so back and forth. I mean, he literally just told us how much he
I understand, Gabe.
cared, so I don't know.
I'm still going back.
That how much
I
he
won't
liked
be able to live
us.
with myself if I don't try to help the people in Richmond.
You won't be able to live at all if you do that. Richmond is compromised. Doesn't matter if there were 5 of us trying to save it or 500. We'd all die. I know a losing battle.
Depends on what weapons they're using.
We're moving out. Everybody get in. That's an order.
How fucking dare you?
Oh, she just slapped someone else. Now she slapped her husband.
Get to do that.
This is gonna end badly, isn't it?
Soldiers, run away home. Be a deserter. I am done with you. I can't believe I ever loved you.
Correct answer in less than 20 hours.
I can't believe
Yeah, like I
ever
said,
loved
you should
either of you.
you should theoretically be able to do it that quickly if you're like amazing enough at the game.
Hobby. I
Oh,
never
God.
acted inappropriately. I could have. I didn't. The end.
How much of a fucking idiot do you think I am, Hobby?
I didn't though. I rejected her.
I should have known the night Pa died. The night you weren't there.
Blood is worthless to you, just like he was to you, just like I am to you. Well, it's time for you to finally learn what
Didn't I reject her? I rejected her.
What do you have to say for yourself, brother?
David, stop it!
I love you.
Oh.
No, you don't get to say that.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, stop!
I don't know how this is gonna end, actually.
How fucking dare you? I love you.
I have no idea how this is gonna end. Sent it, didn't see that coming. Divorce.
Gabe! Oh my
She's
God!
allowed to slap anyone she wants, pretty much.
Taking my family from me.
Oh yeah, like 99.999% of the population is not gonna be able to flatten Crypt. Ooh, Clem.
Holy shit!
Hey, for a second I thought she actually shot him. I'm headed to the link.
Javi!
David!
Okay.
What the hell is he doing?
Well, I mean, they might survive. They got a
David took him.
fair chance of
We can't wait any
survival.
longer. We have to go help Richmond. I'm getting on that bulldozer. But Gabe wanted to go. He did. We all heard it. You're right. I'm going to save Richmond. Someone has to.
Let's split up, Javi. I'll go after Gabe on that motorcycle if you don't. Otherwise, I'll go with Kate on the bulldozer.
Oh, well, what's Ryder Circle gonna make me do?
Myself.
We're out of time.
Javi, I'm sorry. I've been here before, more than once. It's not gonna end well for everyone. You have to decide.
Uh-oh. We gotta help Kate.
Hard to be caught in the middle.
Great, we're gonna hook up with the woman that we already rejected.
It's too dangerous. I'm going with Kate to save the city.
Okay, then I'll go after Gabe. It's the smart idea.
Be careful out there, Clem.
You too. Both of you.
If we're gonna drive into the herd, we're gonna need these.
Okay, so I just watched the video. And then he just dies? What the heck is that a reference to? I'm legitimately curious what that's supposed to be. That is random. Like, that is completely out of nowhere.
Can you help us get the gate open?
Almost didn't recognize you, Jesus.
Once I got in contact with my people, I headed right back. Had to make sure you folks were safe.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
We'll keep the muertos away.
Alright, Jesus is coming to help. And we got a bulldozer. I love how he's not aiming.
Top of the gate.
Musket?
The thing in the front. The scooper thing. Whatever. Get in it.
I ain't doing that. That ain't safe. Yeah, I don't know what that Easter egg is supposed to be like a reference to. That's weird.
Yuck.
Javi, the basket.
Right. Yeah, busket.
Nice of you folks to drop by.
Is this really safe?
I'll have it open in a second. They couldn't just have an open gate button.
Of course not. That'd be too simple. S tier character. Oh, okay. I hit the first button that I looked at and it worked.
Let's get inside and wrangle the walkers together. If we get them in one group, we can lead them right out.
Okay, good. We got help. Screw the circle button. We went after David and Gabe. That might be what I did in the original. I don't know, though. Because I honestly don't remember how this ended for me the first time. That's a lot of zombies.
Full steam ahead.
Okay, no, you're not hitting them aiming from the hip. You're not hitting them all in the head aiming from the hip, Javi. I can't even do that. No one can. That doesn't happen. Yeah, you ain't hitting these things in the head aiming.
No, Javi!
Oh! Did I miss a button? I must have missed a button press. Oops. You don't care for anyone this season. I must have missed a button press.
Fuck this.
It's an AK. They don't break. Oh, you're going full auto, yeah. Okay, he's got about a 100-round mag, apparently. Yeah, he's got an infinite ammo 100-round magazine, despite the fact that's a standard 30 rounds. He fired at least 50 bullets, so...
Let's plug the breach with the damn truck!
And AKs also don't jam, by the way. So that's a lie. AK-47 does not jam.
Here we go.
That looks unstable. So we're gonna do drop it on a bunch of zombie heads?
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, they would have trained and domesticated and taken care of them. Plus they're fast creatures, they'd be able to run away. Yeah, I did all the Sly games.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Did all of them a long time ago, except for the newest one. Sly 1, the 2 new versions, gotta do that at some point.
Head him towards the gate.
Welcome back.
I thought we were coming back.
This is an interesting way to do things, but hey, if it works.
It's just a little surprising. That's all.
This? Huh, this is just another Tuesday in Richmond.
We need to get it under control. Trouble in one place usually finds its way to another.
Javi, look!
The more zombies we kill, the better.
Gabe?
I care more about the guns in the story. Yeah?
He's fine. He's just
In this game in particular, you're probably right.
Their car got overrun with walkers and crashed. I was barely able to save Gabe.
What about David?
David's dead.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I got the worst ending possible.
I'm just glad you found Gabe in time.
David's dead, huh?
I'm sorry.
So we saved Gabe and Kate,
That's that,
but David died. Yeah, that's literally the worst ending we could have gotten.
Turned, and that Gabe had to stop him.
Oh, God. Gabe. It's horrible.
Javi?
Tuesday, I run it. Yeah, it is still Tuesday for like another 40 minutes.
He's gone.
No. He wanted
Dude, it's
me to
Wednesday.
tell you.
That's literally the worst ending it could have been. Is that Gabe and Kate are alive, but David dies.
A little ways outside of town.
Unless Gabe's
Not too
bitten,
far.
in which case, I
Can you
guess
take
we
Gabe
don't have to worry
somewhere
about him
safe?
either.
Yeah, sure.
Come on, Javi.
Where are we going?
A funeral.
Oh, that's unfortunate. We're sending a saving Kate. That's the simp ending that you chose first. So, like, only save Kate, like Gabe and David both die, I guess. I guess I could see that. I never said I was gonna Platinum Sly 1 on stream.
Over here, Kate. It's this way.
Not quite full simp ending because both Kate and Gabe are alive. It was only Kate. Now we gotta go find the corpse.
Oh my God. Poor David.
Poor Gabe. I can't imagine.
Gabe's still
I
alive.
had to do the same thing to Pa after he turned.
Oh my God, that's right. Oh, Javi, I'm sorry. He talked about this every day.
Are we gonna hook up with her now? Are we giving it another chance, or is that not gonna matter anymore? I'm actually curious to see what happens.
He was convinced it would happen in the field. every day. As common as
If you only save
talking
Kate,
about
it's the
weather.
simp ending.
And be happy, David. You got what you wanted.
Yeah, I agree. David didn't deserve that. He got kind of screwed over this season. Stole his wife, stole his kid, destroyed his city, got him killed.
He'd only change the subject if I...
Literally the worst brother we could have possibly been.
He didn't care about burying his body. As far as he was concerned, this was him. Help me dig. It doesn't have to be much.
I don't think we got time for that. There's a zombie apocalypse going on and the city's been overrun.
We should probably say something. That's what you do. Usually.
Stay gone. Oh, that's awful.
I'm glad you're gone.
That's awful.
And that you'll stay gone.
That's so bad. That's so awful, dude.
Say something.
Oh my god. You're the worst brother on the face of the planet. Got his daughter killed too? Yeah, sure did.
Let's go.
God, you are the worst brother ever, dude. You're like, I'm glad you're dead. What kind of brother are you, dude? Alright, this is the final chapter. Good lord, what a terrible human. I mean, it wasn't Javi's fault, but you're telling your own brother basically to go to hell like that? Come on now, dude. Not cool.
It was his own fault. If you regret helping me, if you're feeling any guilt, bury it.
He was my brother, Kate. My blood.
I mean, you were so bipolar throughout the game. It's like sometimes you cared about him, sometimes you didn't.
He failed himself.
But
You
still,
did the best you could.
like, you're gonna be that much of an asshole. Like, you come along and, like, just destroyed his existence. I'm gonna steal your wife. I'm gonna steal your kids, so they like me better. I'm gonna get one of your kids killed. I'm gonna get you killed. And then I'm gonna basically spit on your grave.
Until it is, though. It's not safe out there. Or in here. I'm pretty sure I can fix one of those.
Wasn't Javi? Yeah, I mean, it wasn't Javi's fault on that. That's true.
Forever,
But still sort of under his care at the time, so...
distance. Not forever, but for a little while.
Really? Can we not be friends?
You already rejected her once?
I need you to understand that.
You already rejected her.
To stay safe, but that's it. For now. I don't hate you, but I hate knowing what our future could have been.
Yeah, this season is terrible. I'm sorry, but this season is just bad. This season is just terrible. My god. He has got to be the worst character we've seen, or the worst playable character in this series for sure. Then again, there's only been like 3, Lee, Clementine, and himself. He's by far the worst playable character. He's such a piece of shit. He's a homewrecker? Yeah, he's a total piece of shit. Imagine if Gabe died too, brother gets him, and his kids killed. Yeah, almost.
Put an end to the raiding? Looks like that's been done. Glad we got it settled.
We could use you around here. Please stay.
We got other people depending on us, Javi. Just the way it is. I don't meet a lot of people like you, Javi. Someone genuinely good.
Someone genuinely good. Oh, God, no. Not even close.
If you let it.
Not even close to genuinely
Life
good.
within walls is a hell of a lot different than life on the road. Don't take shortcuts like Joan. You gotta do the right thing. Always.
I don't know if I'm gonna stick around. Richmond and I have had issues.
Understand.
That's the first truthful thing you've said in a while.
After dust settles, people start looking around. They may look at you for what to do. I read people pretty well.
Yes, after you murdered the leader and got the town invaded by walkers, yes, they're gonna totally look to you as the leader.
And I think you should.
Right.
For the better. God knows this town could use it.
No thanks. This place can take care of itself.
Yeah, that's actually probably for the better. That is actually for the better.
The rest of this mess is sorted out.
He's only a terrible person if you go full circle. I mean, yeah, that's true.
Hey, Jesus?
Hey, Gabe.
Thanks for, you know, not letting me get killed, and for coming back to help us.
Yeah. Thanks for that, man.
Pay it forward. Be vigilant. Trouble never stays too far away.
And now Clem can go off to find AJ.
You're alive.
The doctor's alive?
Don't remind me.
Sure is.
I'm not gonna say thank you.
That's a
for
little
keeping
surprising.
me alive, but I'm gonna try and find something out there that might make me say thank you someday.
So where's
That's a
AJ?
bit surprising.
Tell me.
Start saving your soul today. Tell us where AJ is.
Don't know how much of that soul I got left.
Please.
What the hell? He's at McCarroll Ranch. It's not too far from here. That's where we left him, at least.
Thank you. Good luck out there, Doctor.
He wants to talk to Jesus.
You're out of here, too.
Died, he would talk to the real Jesus, yeah.
It's time. I have to find AJ, Javi.
He just drugged
I've waited
himself, he
so
didn't end
long.
it. I guess I just
Do me one last
assumed that he
favor
was
before I
gonna
leave?
kill himself with it. That it? Nope. One more scene.
I used to do this for my niece.
That's nice of you.
She thought I was terrible at it.
Were you?
None of your business.
Oh yeah, the haircutting
I'm really gonna
thing.
miss Gabe. I mean, he's super annoying sometimes, but I've gotten used to having him around. At least, to have someone to talk to.
I'll keep an eye on the guy. Don't you worry.
I'm not worrying. He couldn't be in better hands.
I think he could. Because Javi just
I have
ruins
to see
everything he
AJ
comes
Javi.
across.
I have to see that he's okay. Do you think he remembers me? At least.
I'm sure he does.
Is he safe? Who cares what he remembers?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
I guess
nice
so.
thing to say.
Everyone told us he was better off. After everything that's happened, I'm starting to think they're right. I don't know if I was a good mom or not.
I think you did about as well as... Okay, yeah, that's the epitome of this season. That is the epitome of this season. Javi being just an absolute horrible human being.
I don't know, Clem. You did lose the little guy.
He was taken from me.
Because of
Exactly.
you made. Sorry, Clem, but you know it's true.
I'm sorry. You're right.
God, you're a terrible person on this playthrough.
Gabe told me you used to play baseball.
I did. I loved it.
He told me you fucked it all up, too.
Clem striking back.
Yep. Sure did.
Well, you survived,
I had to.
but you loved it. How do you survive that? How?
I'd really like to tell you that it fades away and you get over it. But when you really love it, you never do. Not really.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
All done.
Next time you do European version,
how's it
just
look?
play the way you want to. Next time I play the European version, I'll do square only, probably. Or just let the chat decide. That's fair. That wouldn't be a bad idea. In the future. Either that or just do square only. Actually, square only would be a good idea for the
Did
future.
that ever teach you about baseball?
Square wouldn't be a bad idea for The Walking
Come
Dead,
back?
the previous
I'll tell you all
collection, the PS4 one.
It's a deal.
And just do square only, plus then I don't have to do season 4. So we would be
I
finishing it
bring
up
AJ
right
back
here.
With me. Will you teach him too?
X button playthrough wouldn't work because there's
He belongs with you.
too many times where it's just square or circle. It can only be square or circle playthrough.
Bring him back.
Yeah, I could end up doing square only for the other Walking Dead collection, the shorter one. Or if I ever decide to do the European version of this thing. Gave Clem a horrible haircut. A lot of things, and a terrible barber. Pretty much. Well, to be fair, though, it takes some training to be a good at cutting people's hair, like, and making it actually look good. I was trying to go get a haircut today, but the Great Clips I was going to go to, I was going to get my haircut, and then it was like a 20-minute wait, and then it just randomly doubled to like a 45-minute wait out of nowhere. And that's not the first time it's happened. That's happened several times with that place. But it's the cheapest one, so it's about the best place for it. Experience with David was dysfunctional. Okay, that's actually really, really accurate. You refused David's hand after he punched you on the night your father died. You supported David's plan to meet at his house. You distanced from him, and Gabe had to brain his own father. That's not a word. Kate was distant. Yeah, that's not surprising. Gabe was... God, we were negative to everyone. You upset Tripp when you couldn't promise to stay out of trouble in Prescott. Then you went to the junkyard with him, and then you let him get killed. Left Eleanor at Prescott. Then she leaked your plan to incite resistance against Joan, and you did not forgive her. The music's gonna get me copyrighted. Ava died. The end. Clementine heeded Lingard's medical advice, refused to give him a lethal injection, and told you where AJ was. Francine, or Conrad, whoever that was. I don't think Jesus can die in this, because, I mean, he's canon to the TV series. Joan died. Clint kicked you out of Richmond for stealing gas, then you rejected Clint's deal to live peacefully, and Clint is now unknown. Okay. Well, there's an 8% option. That's wonderful. Got a nice 8% option there. That's always good. That's the rarest thing so far this season. Oh, that's interesting. That's the second worst option. And that doesn't surprise me that that one would be so rare. That's interesting. Most people don't fight back. It's actually surprising. Most people went with Kate. Actually, that doesn't surprise me. Okay, that's pretty much even. That's not surprising. That's pretty much even. Cool. An enlightened combatant. Cool, but I gotta get out of that because the music's gonna be copyrighted. Oh, wait. We got a cutscene. We got a cutscene. This music's gonna be copyrighted, so when the audio goes out in the vlog or the VOD for this, that's why. Because it'll be copyrighted and I'll have to cut it out. Yeah, I could have said nothing, but it would have required, like, I guess hitting either triangle or not pushing any buttons. Clem, you're just wasting ammo. Such a waste of ammo. And also, one-handing a pistol like that and shooting everything in the head is not as easy as they make it look. Just gonna say that. Clementine's story will continue. Alright. Well, that... We're turning Avengers Endgame. Yeah, I mean, almost. It's almost... It basically is Endgame, it's just not Avengers. Alright. Well, that is it for Season 3. Javi is a terrible person and terrible protagonist. I think that's been proven beyond a shadow of a doubt, at least if you hit only circle. But hey, Seasons 1, 2, 3, and Michonne are done. So, next time I stream The Walking Dead, we will start on the final season. It'll take 2 streams to get through. First stream will be the first 2 episodes. Second stream will be the other 2 episodes. And then we will be done with The Walking Dead Telltale Definitive Series. And next time I do a Walking Dead game, it'll be Square only. Only played 2 episodes, so excited what happened. Actually, it's only 4 episodes per the final season. So, you know, you got to see half of it. It's better than Season 3. It's noticeably better than Season 3. But yeah, so next time we stream Walking Dead, we'll start on the final season. Otherwise, the next stream will be This Suffering. So I will see y'all probably on Friday for the next stream.